saying yippee while this ominous music plays in the background is kind of funny. Yippee!
Do you know if Sparky and are joining us, or is it just gonna be us? Because I'll be honest, I can't do a lot of reading with the background noise.
Let me see. I'll go message them real fast. If need be, I could just read it. But it is more fun to read together. Alright, and still gotta try to get my YouTuber up and running, please. Did that work? Nope. Did it freeze this? Maybe. Nope. Wow. Oh good, it already started ads for me, so I don't have to worry about that. It's been so long that nothing wants to fucking connect, it looks like. The man behind the slaughter.
They're watching the last Star Wars movie and they're complaining about it the entire time.
Like the newest one?
Yeah, The Rise of Skywalker.
I see, I see. Am I connected to Wi-Fi? Is that why it's not working? Yeah, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. That's why it's not working. That would do it. See me. There we go. Let's try this again. Is it working? Nope. Okay, connected to VTube Studio. That's good. Ah. 9-7. There we go. Yippee. Yippee. And we're just back from
Is she up?
Hooray! Yep, I'm on.
Yeah.
Yippee! Oh, poor Tifa. Alrighty. I say that as I'm just like immediately like, let's go to the stream. Artistic has been a moderator for 3 years.
I'm like, I've forgotten what to do.
I know.
Yay!
We're so out of, like, I actually need to go look up when our last stream was. It's been that long. I don't remember.
It says like 2 months, I think.
Has it been 2 months? Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think the last one was the Emissaries finale.
Yeah. Let me go see. Yep, April 30th. Holy shit. Hi, everybody. We've been gone a while. There's no way. I'm looking straight at it. April 30th. It's been a month and
That's
2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I swear we didn't mean to take that long of hiatus. We have just been very, very busy. I mean, technically, the end of it started in May, I think. Does April have 30 or 31 days?
30 days had September, April, June, and November. So yeah.
Okay, so technically
April has 31 actually.
Technically,
oh wait, no. So
April has 30.
Wait.
So technically,
April has 30.
Technically, we did play a little bit in May. Holy shit!
Like an hour or something.
Like
maybe.
an hour or so. Anyway, hi stream. So,
Hello.
God, when did Sparky get off of school? A little bit after that, huh?
Yeah, sometime that week, I think.
That's right. Yeah, I think he moved out that Friday. So, we haven't been streaming as much because we, you know, we love voice acting, and we love voice acting with each other, and Sparky is in a place where he can voice act as well right now. So, we kind of just been... I've been trying to figure out what to stream, honestly. And then, God, May was so crazy. Like, it was such a crazy month. For me, at least. Like, so much was happening.
There was a lot of stuff happening for you in May.
Like, I'm trying to, like, pin down the specifics. Mostly rat stuff. And school. And, like... well, not school. My job. My other job, which technically I've just been let go of. I'm good though. And then last week we were just in New Hampshire with Sparky for his birthday.
Yeah. It was great.
So, Art, Sparky, me, Cry, and Fan were all visiting each other, which is another reason why we've been kind of... Because I swear I've been preparing for the trip for like a month. So, like, mentally preparing, physically preparing, all that good stuff. So, but we're finally back. Hooray. We're probably not going to be going back to any of our big stuff right now.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do a lot of stuff because Tifa was still at their job too. So, we might start some new stuff, but I know that we're not going to be doing AA for a bit, and we're not going to be doing Jambound for at least 2 weeks. We might be able to do more, because, well, no, it depends on if...
Maybe, hopefully. Oh my... Wait.
Depends on if Sparky be willing to do that at home. If not, totally fine. We have more fanfics to read. We have plenty. We have a plethora. We might do some more Paranorosite. Maybe some more Vow Violence, I think I was looking into. We could finally finish Inscription. I know we haven't done that yet.
Oh my god, I forgot we haven't finished that.
We keep meaning to.
If
we could play more,
If Phantom's available... Sorry, I think I'm lagging a little bit. We could do Raincoat if Phantom wants.
Yeah, we could do Raincoat. Oh, that'd be fun. I miss Raincoat.
I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, man, we really did stop before we got to some of the really good stuff.
Oh my god, yeah.
Not that the beginning.
Dude, it's been almost a year. It's been almost a year since we played Raincoat. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we should play some Raincoat. So, anyway, we're back. We're here, we're clear, and we're doing something easy to at least ease us back into a month and a half hiatus by accident. Hi. Oh my god, it's been so busy. But I'm so happy to be back. Hooray! So since we need something easy, and because I just went on a long car ride, I was listening to more of the CYA, to more of the Choose Your Own Adventure, because God, is it fun to listen to on long car rides? I'll tell you. And it's so funny because I was listening to one we did, like, God, I want to say beginning of this year. Yeah, because I was talking about how my last time I had a long car drive, I like literally like referenced stuff to myself, being like, "Hi, future me, I hope you enjoy listening to this on your next long car ride." But ironically, I was listening to it on the way to work today because I wanted to finish. Anyway, I just think it's funny. And also it's just been on my mind. I've been wanting to reread some stuff, and it's easy because there's so much stuff we still need to read, and it's fun, it's dramatic, it's everything that we love. So yay!
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do hope that eventually Sparky and Art will be here to listen along. Yeah. Even if like not right now. Like I know Art's in chat right now, I think. But like you know what I mean.
Yeah, listen and voice actor with us someday.
I cannot currently voice act as my family is watching the movie.
That's okay. I will do it.
I guess I could try going to another room, but my laptop is charging.
So let's see. I was trying to figure out what we haven't done yet. I know we haven't done a lot, but like I'm trying to think about like a route that we haven't like.
I think there's a lot of. I think like Jackie and Marvin haven't really been that explored. Chase is pretty thoroughly explored because it's a very small route in comparison to the others, and we can always just like run through a Schneep route again to see if we've stumbled across anything more.
I feel like Schneep's been pretty explored too. The music cut off? Hello?
Yeah, I think we should save that for like when the other buds are here, because I don't think they've experienced that route.
Which route? Schneep's? Yeah.
Yeah, or Chase's, I think.
Those are both very good routes. The last one that we did, I love them,
but we've seen so much of them.
Yeah, the last one that we did, we were thoroughly exploring a lot of JJ's stuff. And I think we got to your favorite ending of the JJ route.
The one that I named after Undertale.
That's right, yeah. So what I was looking for is, apparently we were talking about how there's some really gruesome deaths in Jackie's, and I can only remember Marvin and Schneep's. But apparently there's some pretty bad ones for JJ and Chase too that I can't remember. So I was trying to look for those. And I really don't think that we've really thoroughly explored Marvin's on stream.
No, I think we only did it like maybe once.
So we could make this a Marvin central stream or a Jackie central stream, and we can kind of do what we did last time, where we kind of just explore a bunch of stuff.
I guess it depends on if you're in the mood for weird magic possession stuff or slasher stuff.
Yeah.
Gruesome ghost deaths.
Let's see. That's a hard decision. I'm up for either, really. I was listening to more...
we could flip a coin.
I was listening to more, like, horror movie synopsis stuff today. So, like, it's on my mind. I'll flip this bottle cap.
Dude, I was looking on Tumblr, and I got drawn into the obsession tag because I remembered what Art said about that movie. And like, I've never seen that movie. I'm probably never going to see it because it sounds very scary. But like,
super scary.
People, it sounds like it's super good as well, because there were like multiple like paragraphs of analysis on Tumblr.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good.
That's how you know something is good.
Art just went, it's fucking awesome.
You know, I do thank you for telling us about it, Art, because I probably wouldn't have watched it, so I would have been like, oh, I guess this is a thing that happened. But like now I'm like kind of interested, even if I'm not gonna see it.
See, that's why I love listening to horror movie synopsis, because like I'm interested in the story and like analysis sometimes. I know today I've heard of a really fucked up book called Playground by Aaron something with a B. And it's like, it's splatterpunk. I know it's something I could never read, because it's like basically like these children get lured into, like, their parents are like, this person's like, I designed playgrounds, come over and see and test out my new playground and I'll give each family $3,000. But it ends up being like Saw playgrounds. It's really fucked up. But I was like, I want to know what happens. Let me read a synopsis. It's fucked. Don't read it. Apparently it's a bad book too.
Like bad, like it's poorly written?
Bad is it poorly written, and also, oh my god, are the deaths gory. And it's all like child death. Well, there's some adult death.
Oh, yeah.
Most people are like, I understand that like you can write whatever you want and all that kind of stuff, but like why would you write this? Anyway, so I'm kind of in the mood for more any either or, so I'm gonna flip this bottle cap. If I flip to the top, it'll be Jackie. If I flip to the bottom, it'll be Marvin. It's Marvin!
Ooh, no. Okay. Marvin! I was going to suggest, like, we do, like, the pointy side is Jackie because it's the gruesome bits.
I mean, that also works.
But we've already flipped it. We've already decided we can't go back on
Actually, I'm like, can I even flip to the top side? I think I can only flip to the bottom side.
Do you want to just, like...
Nope, that was rigged. Okay.
Go into our
yeah,
you want to go into our server and just 1d2? Yeah.
Alright, Ab, let's see what you're in the mood in for today. Marv or Jackie? It's Jackie! Alright, gruesome bits it is.
Completely different.
Yeah, completely different. We'll get to Marvin eventually.
Yeah, maybe that could be one we explore with the guys.
Yeah,
with the buds.
I was just thinking that, like, if of anything, I feel like Sparky might like to explore Marvin's. I don't know. Shrug.
I don't know what Sparky and Sorry, that got really loud. The movie got really loud. Anyway, I don't know what Sparky and Art's tolerance is for, like, gruesome stuff, because I don't think I went too far in the Jackie route, aside from the Marvin death scene, maybe. But, like, you know, it is, like, it is, like, noticeable.
I feel like... Oh, I think that we were exploring Jackie's route when Sparky was with us. The last time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that feels right, actually.
He got to see Marvin's death. Which is probably why I was curious about it, because you're like, yeah, I put all the gruesome ones in this one. So now that I know that we've definitely read up to that and we've explored some stuff, we'll just go straight in. So if you guys are coming in for the first time or haven't read this kind of stuff, this is available on Archive of Our Own. Look for Crystal Ninja Phoenix, Many Roads Diverge.
Yeah, I wrote this.
An interactive story. We have several videos. I think this will be our 8th VOD, if not 9th VOD we've done over the past couple of years. We've been doing this for at least a year.
Ah, damn. It's like, that's a lot.
I know, and it's so good for me. Because I'm the only one that listens to it. Just kidding. Not true. We have people that listen to it. Yeah, this will be our 9th one.
That's incredible. Actually, I never in my life would I thought I like made something that has enough content to fill up like 9 like minimum 2-hour videos.
And we're still going. I mean, we also have shenanigans in the middle, and
I'm impressed with myself, actually.
So, as I was saying, our last VOD video was literally exploring more of the Jackie route. But it was a bit slower because we were exploring with Sparky. So, we're gonna jump straight in. If you want to know some more context of Jackie's stuff, you can go watch the original VOD or go read on your own. The great part about this is it's all in AO3. It's all formatted so that you can actually like pick the chapters. And
it's all free.
Adventure. It's all free. So let's see. I actually put this on my Kindle recently to start reading it too. Not bookmark. I have so many of your stories on my Kindle, just so I can read them whenever I want.
I channeled Phantom there for a second. I was really, as I was making the sound, I was like, that sounds like Phantom.
That was a very Phantom noise. Alright. Let's... I don't remember what happens when we call the police. I don't think we went that way last time, so let's do that.
Also, can you stream on Discord?
Oh shit, yeah. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, I feel like I have everything. Alright, so context real quick. They're at a cabin in the woods. The power has gone out as they were playing video games. Jack invited this cabin, but he got sick, so he couldn't join them. Jackie volunteered to go downstairs. He came back upstairs and said, holy shit, there's a fucking ghost. Everyone's like, I'm not sure I believe you. Because he's like, I think it's just a guy in all black. It's like, that sounds like an intruder. So we had the option to either go downstairs and look for ghosts or call the police, which is what we're gonna do right now.
Yeah, we're calling the police, which is, I guess, a sensible thing. By the way, I like how when we did this with Sparky was just like, leave the house.
Yeah, and then we're like, call the police. He's like, no, they're stupid. One of my favorite bits.
They are canonically a bunch of white guys. That's the whole joke. That's the whole joke about horror movies, and that's why like I think Get Out was like such a big thing because it's like that was like one of the first, well, modern, I guess. I'm sure there were other movies written for like black horror, I guess, but like that was like revolutionary in like when it came out. I think maybe, I don't know. We watched it in several different classes I did, actually, because like we were talking about horror as like a medium, because like the horror kind of reflects what society is scared of, you know? And like, anyway, I'm gonna go off on a tangent, so I think I'm gonna stop myself here. I did an essay on comparing Carrie to Get Out and like how they both like represent fears of a marginalized group, and that now I'm gonna stop.
That sounds interesting though. Art just went Lamau.
Really proud of it. Yes, thank you, Art.
All right, let's get into it. I try to beat up a little bit. All right. Jackie wouldn't lie about this, Chase says, but I don't think it was a ghost. Maybe JJ's right and someone broke in. It might help to call the police anyway. Jackie narrows his eyes. So you don't believe me? What? Bro, I just said you wouldn't lie about this. I know you saw something, but you don't think it's a ghost. Chase's silence speaks volumes. Jackie looks around to the others. Fine. He spins around, taking out his phone. If you guys won't believe me, I'll get proof. And before anyone can stop him, he stomps down the basement stairs and disappears. Hey, wait! Marvin runs after him. Jackie, I believe you! That doesn't count for much! Jackie's voice calls from the staircase. What the fuck, dude? Marvin goes down the stairs after Jackie. What's that supposed to mean? Now I'm coming down there just to give you a piece of my mind! His voice fades away as he too disappears from view. I love Jackie and Marvin's banter. It's my fucking favorite.
Sassy. I love them in every universe, but I feel like they're very good here.
They're so good. I love them so much. Chase glances at JJ and Schneep, shifting awkwardly on his feet. He feels kind of bad about making Jackie run back down to the basement. It wasn't that he didn't believe Jackie, it's that he didn't believe in ghosts. Schneep sighs. Go after those idiots if you want, Chase. Someone has to keep them from doing something stupid. He takes out his phone as well. I will call the police while you do that, in case of a possible intruder. Chase nods. Right. We'll be right back. And with that, he heads for the basement stairs. There are 13 steps down to the bottom. They meet up with a long hallway. It extends forward for a little while before opening up into a wide, shadowed space. On the left side of the hallway are 2 doors. On the right side are 3. The nearest door on the right is open. That's where I saw the ghost, Jackie says, pointing. Come on! 3 of them walk in. The room is bright, lit up by bare bulbs hanging from the ceiling. It's full of cardboard boxes and had a metal cabinet, the fuse box, mounted on the wall. Where was it? Marvin asks. I was standing right here. Jackie moves to stand in front of the fuse box, opening it up. I had everything ready to turn on, and then I swear I heard something. So I looked to the side, and there he was. He turns to the left, pointing into the corner of the room. Hey, wait a minute. Chase points to the upper corner. What's that? A speaker? Oh, wait, yeah. Marvin nods. It looks like an intercom. Does this house have an intercom system? Jackie narrows his eyes. Are you guys implying I somehow mistook...
Subtle reference.
Are you guys implying I somehow mistook an intercom for a whole-ass ghost? No! Chase says hurriedly. It's just weird. Well, it's not as weird as a ghost. Jackie slams the fuse box. Let's check out other places. He pushes past the other 2 back into the hallway and walks away. Sure? Chase coughs. I'll go and open doors, I guess. I'm gonna check out this big room at the end of the hallway with Jackie, Marvin says, walking towards it. We'll probably need 2 sets of eyes. There are 5 doors you won't need 2 sets of eyes for, and you're gone. Fine. Chase stands in the middle of the hallway, glancing at the remaining 4 doors. He's supposed to look for this supposed ghost, then? What's he supposed to look for when searching for a ghost? Would there just be one hanging out in a corner somewhere? Well, might as well try. Chase crosses the hallway and tries opening the first door on the left side, only to find it locked. He tries the one next to it, the 2 others on the right side, only to find them all locked as well. Huh. Maybe the house keys can open these? Jackie probably has them, since he unlocked the basement door with them. Crash! He freezes. That sound came from the end of the hallway. Quickly, Chase turns and runs towards it. The big room at the end of the hallway is lit up by 6 yellow lights mounted in the ceiling. The middle is clear, but there's a bunch of old-looking junk around the edges. More boxes, a wooden table with deep scratches in its surface, and above all, bookcases full of dusty books. One of those bookcases has fallen over, books scattered about. Beneath it is Marvin. He's pinned under its weight. Jackie has one edge of the case and is trying to lift it. He looks toward Chase as he runs to the room. Help! What happened? Chase asks. The fuck's it look like? Marvin grunts, sounding somewhat breathless. He was looking at books and, I don't know, it just fell. Jackie strains, managing to move the bookcase an inch. Marv, can you crawl out or something? Marvin tries, wriggling and grabbing at the carpet, but he quickly gives up. My legs are still stuck. He gasps. Shit. Jackie has to let go of the bookcase to take a breath. Chase, go get the others. I can text them, Chase offers. I should stay and help. What if they don't see the message? Jackie asks. I don't think the 2 of us can do this. Look at it. It's fucking heavy metal. Not the time for jokes, Marvin says, annoyed. No, I didn't mean. Chase, just go. Chase hesitates. To go get the others, go to chapter 26. To stay and help, go to chapter 27. We recently explored Go get the others.
We went to get the others last time because that leads to the Marvin death.
Yes. And I feel like the more gruesome deaths are the first one that happen. So, like the first one in this sequence, at least for Jackie's. So let's stay and help.
Yippee, yippee.
All right. No, I'm sure the 2 of us can do it together, Chase insists. We should try, at least. Jackie stares at him, then takes a few breaths to calm down. You're right. That makes more sense. Text them real quick to get down here, and then help me out here. Fast, please. Marvin waves his hand in a vague go-on gesture. Yeah, of course. Chase takes out his phone and shoots a quick text to the group chat. Get down here quick! Then he puts his phone away again and edges around the bookcase. Maybe we stay on opposite sides and lift on 3? And then Marvin crawls out? Jackie nods. Yeah, that might work. Here, bend your knees and keep your back straight when getting down. They both crash down on either side of the bookcase. On 3. Marvin, get ready to get up fast. I don't exactly want to be under here, Marvin says, hiding his pain behind the bite of the comment. Yeah, I know. Jackie looks at Chase. On 3. Keep your back straight and lift with your legs. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3! At the same time, the two of them lift the bookcase. Chase gasps, nearly dropping it once he realizes how heavy it really is. It's almost like the bookcase is fighting him as he lifts. But he grits his teeth and keeps it aloft, arms shaking with the strain. Marvin grabs at the ground, taking a second to get traction, and then manages to scramble out. The second he's clear, Chase lets go of the bookcase, prompting Jackie to let go as well. Phew! Jackie presses a hand to his chest. You okay, Marvin? Marvin nods, and then a voice echoes down the hall. What happened? The three of them look towards the room entrance and see Schneep and JJ rushing down the hallway. They run into the room and stop. Is everything okay? Schneep asks, breathless from the run. It's fine now, Chase says, still breathing heavily from lifting the bookcase. The shelves fell on me, Marvin says. Are you okay? JJ asks. Yeah, I think so. More or less. Marvin climbs to his feet, wincing. Everything hurts, but I can move around and stuff, so clearly it's not too bad. Do you want me to check you over?
So many bruises.
so many bruises. He's gonna cut the next day. He's gonna be so sore if he survives.
There's gonna be like vertical bruises across his legs.
I can just imagine him like bursting into the room later. If this was the only thing that happened, and like bursting into the room later, being like, dudes, guys, look, this is sick. The bruises go vertically across me.
I have stripes now. Well, I mean, technically humans do have stripes, but we can't see them.
And then Jackie and Chase are both like, whoa, and Schneep's like, you both are idiots.
Schneep's like, that is actually pretty concerning.
We should go to the doctor. Oh wait, I'm the doctor.
Oh wait.
I'm the doctor and my diagnosis is you both are idiots. Anyway.
If they weren't idiots, the story would not happen.
Yeah. Do you want me to check you over? Schneep asks. No, I'm fine. Marvin shakes his head. I don't think you cut me or anything. I'll probably just have a whole bunch of bruises. Thanks, though. Maybe the doctor should have come on the ghost hunt after all, Jackie says jokingly. The lights in the basement flicker. The whole group looks up the ceiling as they do. Really faulting lighting in this cabin, huh? Chase mutters. No, I bet it's a ghost, Jackie insists. Ghosts are all... They cause electromagnetic interference and shit. Did you hear that from those ghost hunting YouTube videos? JJ asks. Well, yeah, Jackie admits. But just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean it's not true, or that it's not credible. There's research and documenting and stuff. Ghosts mess with electricity. Or perhaps the environment that ghosts are said to haunt tend to be really old and have bad electricity wiring, Schneep suggests. Jackie throws his hands in the air. There's no satisfying you. But okay, put aside the lighting for a second. Put aside the lighting for now. How the hell did this heavy-ass bookcase just suddenly tip over? He pointed the case on the floor. It took me and Chase together to lift it. Something that heavy wouldn't just fall all of a sudden. And you weren't messing with it, were you, Marvin? Marvin shakes his head. Just looking at the books. He glances at Schneep. And before you suggest Jackie tipped it over, cause he wants to prank us with ghost stuff, he was nowhere near me. Not to mention he wouldn't do something so stupid. He's an idiot, but he wouldn't put anyone in danger. An idiot? Jackie repeats, mildly offended. I'm not going to say Jackie did it, Schneep protests. Perhaps it was not well put together. He glances around. It does not look like people have been in this basement for a while either. It could have just gotten worn down over time. JJ sighs. Let's say, for a moment, that there is a ghost, he says. What do you want to do about it, Jackie? Jackie blinks. Well, obviously we have to find it. We need to get proof. We have to take a picture or something, or a video. Videos are better. That way, that's why I wanted you guys to come down here and see it, to prove it. I mean, if we have the chance to prove ghosts are real, we should take it, right? Ghost hunt, ghost hunt, ghost hunt, Marvin chants softly, grinning. Bro, the ghost probably just pushed a bookcase on you, Jay says. We can be careful. JJ tilts his head, considering.
I forgot.
Bro, you just got smashed by a book. I'll be careful. JJ tilts his head, considering. A ghost hunt could be fun. Maybe we could really find something. Jamie, no. You were on the side of rationalness, Schneep says quietly. We also might not find anything, JJ adds. And like I said, it could be fun. Schneep sighs. Well, I'm not going to let myself be left out. I will just remind you all that we have food cooking upstairs. There's a timer on my phone. We can ghost hunt until then. Then we'll take a break to eat and maybe continue after that. Marvin shrugs. Sounds fair. So, where do we start? I mean, we're already downstairs, but maybe we want to go top to bottom? I saw the ghost down here, so it's definitely here in the basement for sure, Jackie says. But I also want to know if it can go upstairs too, if it's just a basement ghost. And if we're on a time limit, we should probably do what we're most curious about first. To start the search in the basement, go to chapter 46. To start the search in the upstairs bedrooms, go to chapter 47.
If I remember correctly, this choice doesn't change much.
Yeah, I think it's
just like one of the ones that gives you a different flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is, which area do we think is spooky or not? Or
I feel like we went upstairs with Sparky. So we'll go downstairs. We'll stay downstairs this time.
if Marvin died, then I don't think we searched, because that's a divergence.
Yeah. We do need to do an ad though. I think it's only art and chat though. Maybe? Perhaps not.
Well, it's good to include them.
I should go check to make sure that Georgia's not eating something she's not supposed to. And blow my nose. So I'll be back. I'll leave you guys here with the spooky music. Just for a second though.
By the way, I would chat more but that.
good. Add her done. Hello, sorry. Taking in a puppy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, what? What?
Oh no, that's
The
copyrighted.
Discord is freezing. I gotta mute. I got. Nobody cares enough to copyright the last Skywalker, the Rise of Skywalker.
This is the iconic Star Wars music.
No, yeah, I mean, like, the nostalgia baited it enough, like, it would trigger something.
Oh, hello, Georgia. There's a puppy in my room listening to the spooky, scary stories, but understanding none of it. For she is just a puppy. Aren't you, Georgie?
Whoopee.
And she left. Okay. Starting the basement. Well, like Marv said, we're already down here, Chase says. Might as well, you know? It'll just be extra walking if we start upstairs. And this is the place where Jackie saw the ghost and the bookcase fall over. That makes sense, Chief says, nodding. So, Jackie, you seem to be the resident expert. How do we ghost hunt? Jackie folds his arms, thinking, Chase, you've seen ghost hunting shows too. Help me out here. Well, usually those ghost hunting shows have, like, equipment and shit, Chase says. We don't even have a camera. We have our phones? Merva says, taking it out. But I get what you mean. These probably aren't equipped for ghost hunts. Usually those happen in the dark, and phone cameras definitely don't have night vision. Let's not turn the lights off, JJ says. I don't want to navigate a pitch-black basement with just flashlights unless we have to. I guess we just look around then? Jackie asked. Sorry.
More puppy.
More puppy. We haven't seen what's in the rest of these rooms, Marvin says, gesturing at the rooms down the hallway. I think. Chase, did you check any of them out? No, they were all locked, Chase says. Good thing I have the keys, Jackie says. Jackie takes said keys out of his pocket and jingles them, grinning. Let's check this place out. He walks to the closest door, the third one on the right. The others follow him, gathering around as he unlocks the door and opens it. Or tries to open it. Even after turning the key, the door remains shut. Not this one. I think it's stuck. What if we open one and it's just like... What if we open one and there's just like a person in there? Chase asks. Like a dead body? Did you ask? No, I mean like a person. I guess we'd call the police. Oh, Schneep, didn't you say we were going to do that earlier? Yes, I tried, Schneep says. But you know, it was the oddest thing. The phone just kept ringing. And then you texted for help, so we decided to try and hurry down. The phone kept ringing? Marvin raised an eyebrow. That's weird. We were getting good reception earlier. The ghost must be interfering with our phone calls, Jackie gasped. Like I said, ghosts are all electromagnetic and stuff. And that's what phone calls are. I think. JJ whistles for attention.
You're doing so great, Jack.
I love Jackie. JJ whistles for attention. He walked down the hallway while they were talking, and it's not standing over by the staircase leading up. Jace! Chase calls. What are you doing? I thought we'd go in order down the hall. I was double checking to make sure they were all locked. JJ signs back. Are they? Yes, but this door gave a little. He points to the door next to him, the first on the left, if looking from the staircase. Oh, well, you might as well start there then, I guess. Jackie hurries down the hallway towards JJ, and the others follow. What did Jack say was in the basement? She mutters as they go. The power box, storage, and the laundry. Perhaps this is the laundry? Only one way to find out, Mama says.
There is no laundry in this house, boys. I'm so sorry to tell you this. I forgot about it.
I was just about to say, Auntie doesn't do laundry. He only wears black. You'll never know that it's dirty and stinky.
He's also a ghost. He's also incorporeal. Well, I mean, there's Jack, but you know what I mean.
Only one way to find out. That's so funny. I forgot, so therefore it doesn't exist. Doing laundry here as a kid for Jack must have been a bitch.
Oh yeah, I like to imagine that they did in fact have laundry at one point, but like Auntie made Jack move it for like more space. For the murder room, probably.
Yeah, maybe that was the laundry room, and then it became the murder room bestie.
I've come up with a canonical explanation. They like covered up like Auntie's like shrine room where he has all the like newspaper articles and stuff, and he's like, no, we're not.
Oh, love, you're cutting out.
You're gonna remove all of that, and we're gonna speak quietly, and also Discord internet not good right now. How much did you get?
Something about the shrine, and no, you're gonna get rid of it.
Right. Yeah, the people who bought the house, like they wallpapered over the like newspapers and stuff, and they made that laundry room. And then Auntie, when he took control of Jack, was like, "No, I need to look at my stuff."
Yeah.
So he made him remove everything.
They got rid of my stuff. Yeah, maybe like.
No, oh, good, it's still here. They were lazy.
They just wallpapered over it. That makes me imagine that there is like laundry in that room. It's just overshadowed by the fact that the shrine stuff's all in there. Like, it's the least ordinary thing in there.
An entirely empty room, so they'd have to like move the laundry anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Only one way to find out, Marvin says. Unlock it, Jackie. Jackie takes the keys out of his pocket and unlocks the door. He pushes it open, poking his head into the pitch-black room beyond. Slam! The door suddenly slams shut, hitting Jackie in the forehead. He cries out and almost falls over from the force of the blow, but manages to stay on his feet. What the hell? Are you okay? Chase asks, worried. Yeah, Jackie rubs his forehead. Ow! That was weird. He looks at the others. I didn't see any movement inside, so... Ghost? Did the ghost just slam the door on me? That was unusual, Sheep says, frowning. More than fucking unusual.
He's trying to knock you out.
Yeah, Marvin protests. Doors just don't do that. Fucking ghost doesn't want us in there, I bet. Who does this ghost think they are? Chase mutters. Well, Jack said the cabin is his family's, right? Jackie says. So maybe he had a relative who died here. Or I guess it could be from before that. He said that his family got it in the 20s, JJ recalls, and the owner before them built the cabin, so it could be the original owner, the one who built it. Makes sense, Marvin mutters. Ghosts tend to stick around places they have emotional connection to, good or bad. If I built a whole-ass cabin, I would haunt it after my death. Suddenly, a jingling tune interrupts their conversation. Sneap takes his phone out of his pocket. That is the timer for the food, he says, stopping the noise. Everyone, back upstairs. The group leaves the room and goes up the stairs. I have a bad feeling, JJ says, glancing around. Maybe we should keep looking instead of taking a break for food? I wouldn't mind, Marvin says. No matter what you all do, I am staying here to get the food out, Sheep says. They reach the living room. He starts walking towards the kitchen, but stops to look back at the others. Well, I don't want to leave you alone, Jackie says slowly. Maybe we could split up for the rest of the ghost hunt? Some of us can go back downstairs and look around, and some of us can stay up here and get the food ready, and then look around up here too. Aren't you not supposed to split up, though? Chase mutters. This isn't a movie. It'll be fine. Jackie shrugs. Either way, I want to keep looking. I can be part of the basement team.
How does it taste?
I'll stay up here with Sheep then, Marvin says. We have to have a believer with him or he won't really look. Sheep doesn't deny it. He just keeps glancing towards the kitchen. So while you two and Chase stay upstairs, Jackie and I will check out the basement some more. JJ sums up. Whoa, hey, don't decide for me, Chase protests. JJ looks at him surprised and then a bit embarrassed. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. Where do you want to go? Ground floor or basement? To have Chase search the ground floor, go to 76. To have Chase search the basement, go to 77. I'm actually really curious, because I'm not sure if I just, like, read this last night, or if the other chapter's, like, really similar. So I kind of want to see what happens if we went upstairs. Oh, it's completely different.
Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, I think I changed a lot of stuff. I think I just kept some of the important dialogue.
Yeah, it looks like it still ends with the same choice. So I kind of want to just see what's happening upstairs, just for like more flavor stuff. And because this is what we did with the JJ route anyway.
Hell yeah.
So this is what would happen. We're going to think about a little bit. This would have happened if we went upstairs, so downstairs, to search. We already know that Jackie saw the ghost down here, Jay says. Let me go close my door. Oh, hi, Georgia. Did you bring me a present? Is this from you? Do you want to go up? Okay. You can hang out with Molly. Here, you want some cardboard? How about it? I think that she stole a paper towel roll. But she doesn't really like eat stuff like that, so I'll just.
Sorry, my headphones died for a second. What?
Oh, Georgia was in my. I was going to close my door, and Georgia wandered into my room. And then I went to look on the floor, and I saw a paper towel roll, so I think she stole it. So
that's
she
weird.
doesn't usually eat stuff that she tears up, so I'm just gonna let her tear it up on my bed. I don't care. So if you hear paper ripping in the background, it's Georgia. Good girl. She's so cute. She's distracting me. Oh, I did my bees. Okay. We don't know if it'll show up while we're upstairs. Besides, in ghost hunting shows, they always leave the area with the most activities for last. That has to be the basement, right? Sounds like a plan, JJ says. Let's go. The group walks down the hallway back towards the basement stairs. The door at the top is closed. She frowns. Jamie, did you close the door when we ran down here? JJ shakes his head. He reaches out and opens the door, or he tries opening the door. It doesn't work. He blinks, confused, and glances back at the others. It's locked, he says. What? How did it get locked? Marvin asks. The ghost, duh, Jackie insists. It must have closed the door behind you guys when you went downstairs. Here, I have the keys. He pushes his way past the others, taking the keys out of his pocket and unlocking the door. This is an old cabin, Schneep says. Didn't Jack say it was his family's for a while? In his family for a while? Perhaps the hinges and the locks are old, and it's been closed. Swung closed. Chase corrects absentmindedly. Swung closed, and the lock got caught.
English isn't his first language.
Yes, because that makes more sense than someone deliberately closing the door, Jackie says, pushing the door open. Look, I'm all for ghosts, but can ghosts lock doors? Marvin asks, looking a bit worried. Tipping over bookcases is one thing. Locking a door takes more precision. Didn't you say you were going to call the police in case of an intruder? Chase asked, looking at Schneep. Yes, I tried, Schneep says. But you know, it was the oddest thing. The phone just kept ringing. And when you texted for help, so we decided to stop trying and hurry down. The phone kept ringing? Marvin raises an eyebrow. That's weird. We were getting good reception earlier. The ghost must be interfering with our phone calls, Jackie gasps. Like I said, ghosts are all electromagnetic and stuff. So that's what phone calls are. And that's what phone calls are, I think. JD whistles for attention. While the rest of the group was standing in the living room talking about this, he was already on the first step of the upstairs staircase. Sorry, Jace, we're coming, Chase says. The group heads on upstairs. It looks unchanged from earlier when they all dropped their stuff off. I guess we all just check out our own bedrooms then. Let me check that again. I guess we all just check out our own bedrooms then? Marvin says. Right. And I'll check the bathroom too, since my room is the smallest, Jackie says. Or Henrik or I could do that, JJ suggests, since we're sharing a room. We don't need both of us to check there. Oh, that does make sense, I guess. None of the rooms are that big anyway. They split up, each heading to their own respective rooms. Chase isn't sure what he's supposed to be looking for. Signs that stuff was moved around? Honestly, if something had been slightly moved, he wouldn't have noticed. He didn't pay that much attention. All of his stuff was right where he left it. He hadn't bothered to take out his clothes or the bag to put in the dresser. But he did check the dresser drawers anyway, just in case. Well, he wasn't sure. Just in case... I wouldn't take that yet. But he did check the dresser drawers anyway, just in case... Well, he wasn't sure. In case he found something in there? Nothing. And there wasn't anything under the bed or in the wardrobe either. She's headed back out in the hallway. Hey, what are we supposed to be looking for again? Because it all looks fine here. Marvin pokes his head out of his room, the one across from Chase's. Did you feel any strange energy in your room? Is it colder than the rest of the house, maybe? Weird energy? No. I don't know. I'm not a psychic or anything. Chase shrugs. Hey, Marvin, do you know anything about ghosts? Did you learn anything about them in your witchcraft studies? Well, usually ghosts aren't really fully conscious people, Marvin says, leaning against the doorway of his room. They're just souls, usually stuck in the last strong emotion they had, remembering the routines they went through every day. There are rituals to summon spirits, of course, like seances and stuff like that, but you have to be sure that you're doing a real one and not some fake shit like Ouija. I don't think we should try one of those unless we get Crash! Jackie yelps and rushes out in the hallway. He looks back over his shoulder into his room. What the fuck? JJ and Schneep appear, with JJ coming out of the bathroom and Schneep coming out of their shared bedroom. What happened? JJ asks.
Update, the movie is over.
The curtain rod over my window fell down, Jackie says. It almost hit me. Unusual, Schneep comments carefully. Jackie looks at him. Yeah, it was fucking unusual. Look, that's the third time something weird has happened. Fourth if we count the lights going out. There has to be something going on here. It could just be an old cabin, Schneep says slowly. But I will say, it does feel especially targeted. Suddenly, a jingling tune interrupts his words. He takes his phone out of his pocket. That is the timer for the food, he says, stopping the noise. Everyone, back downstairs. The group starts down the stairs. I have a bad feeling, JJ says, glancing around. Maybe we could keep looking instead of taking a break for food? I wouldn't mind, Marvin says. No matter what you all do, I'm staying here to get the food out, Schneep says. They reach the living room. He starts walking towards the kitchen, but stops and looks back at the others. Well, I don't want to leave you alone, Jackie says slowly. Maybe we could split up for the rest of the ghost time? Some of us can go downstairs again and look around, and some of us can stay up here and get the food ready, and they'll look around here too. Aren't we not supposed to split up, though? Chase mothers. We'll just split up in the bedrooms. It'll be fine, Jackie shrugs. Either way, I want to keep looking. I can be part of the basement team. I'll stay up here with Schneep then, Marvin says. We need to have a believer with him or he won't really look. Schneep doesn't deny it. He keeps glancing towards the kitchen. So while you two and Chase stayed upstairs, Jackie and I will check out the basement. JJ thumbs up. Whoa, hey, don't decide for me, Chase protests. JJ looks at him surprised and then a bit embarrassed. Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. Where do you want to go? Ground floor or basement? Are you having fun, Georgia? Oh, hi, Winnie. When did you get in here? I didn't even hear you open the door. Are you having a good time? You having a good time? He's a puppy. He's a puppy. He's a puppy. Don't eat it. You can lick at it, but don't eat it. Don't eat it. Only chew it. Only lick it. Sorry, Jet. I want to make sure that I'm not killing my sister's dog. Hi, Winnie. What are you doing?
What is happening in the other room? I guess I could ask, but I don't really want to walk up over there.
That's fair. Okay, puppies. Bye-bye. Distracted by puppies. Okay. I think the basement leads to Schneep's death.
Maybe? Do we want to see that? Because I don't think we've shown that on stream.
Have we? I feel like we have. But I don't remember, so why not?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember though. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna search the basement. I'll check out the basement, Chase says. We didn't find much down there. All the doors were locked. I want to see what's down there. Not to mention, that's where Jackie actually saw the ghost. JJ nods. I'm sorry for making your choice like that. I'm not sure why I did that. We're also going against the one of the rules of always listen to JJ. Which results in death.
JJ's always right, except in his own thing.
Yeah. Don't listen to JJ in his own route. Everywhere else, though, listen it. Alright. I'm sorry for making your choice like that. Not sure why I did that. No, it's fine. I'm not choosing the basement out of spite or anything, Chase says. I'm really more curious about it. Though that was weird, Marvin mutters. You usually don't do that sort of stuff, JJ. Make assumptions, I mean. JJ shakes his head. I don't know why I did. Well, now that that's all sorted, I'll be going, I guess. Jackie heads to the basement staircase. What about the food? Schneep asks. Yeah, I'm surprised you're so eager to avoid pizza, Marvin says. If you guys will remember, there wasn't enough room for the oven for my pizza anyway, so... Jackie shrugs. Anyway, JJ, Chase, you coming? JJ nods. Good luck, guys, he signs as he follows Jackie down the basement. Thank you, Schneep says. Chase waves back over his shoulder, watching Marvin and Schneep slowly disappear from sight as he descends the 13 steps to the bottom. The basement hallway looks pretty much the same, though. Do the lights seem dimmer to you guys? Jackie asks. Maybe it's just because upstairs is brighter when you compare them, Chase says. Well, where do we start? Like I said, all the doors were locked. Not the one with the power box, though, JJ points out. We might as well check that out again, Jackie says, heading to the basement, to the first door on the right. The other two follow him. The room with the fuse box looks the same. Not much to explore in here at all, unless they want to look through all the cardboard boxes around the edges, which Chase figured they might as well do. He starts rummaging through them. Jackie and JJ see him doing this and follow his lead, starting in opposite corners. But then Jackie stops. Hey, did we ever figure out what's the deal with this intercom? JJ looks back at him. Intercom? He asks. Yeah. Jackie points up to the speaker in the corner of the room. Jack didn't mention that, but he also didn't mention the ghost. He leans closer. Oh look, there's a cable coming down from it. It goes along this corner. Looks like there's a loose wire of some kind. Don't touch it, Chase interrupts. Jackie yanks his hand back. I wasn't going to, he stammers. Right. Chase rolls his eyes. Look, there might be power going to that speaker. If there is, the loose wire could shock you. Do you think it would knock him out? JJ asks. That happens from electricity, right? Sometimes, if the shock is strong enough. Chase trails off. Do you guys hear that? They all fall silent. There's a sound coming from upstairs. A regular beeping? JJ frowns and asks, what is that? Sounds like an alarm, Jackie says. Then he inhales sharply. Like a fire alarm! He bolts out of the room. Chase runs after him and then JJ. The three of them rush up the stairs and burst into the living room. Smoke is pouring through the arch leading into the kitchen. Schneep? Marvin? Jackie shouts as they all run forward. The smoke is not thick, but it does sting. Chase pulls his shirt over his nose and mouth and tries to peer through watering eyes. Flames are pouring out of the oven. Schneep is slumped on the floor against the kitchen counter. As the three watch, Marvin splashes Schneep with some water from the sink using a bowl to carry it, clearly the only big container he could find. Schneep isn't on fire. The way his clothes are burned suggests he was, up until recently. He's not moving. Marvin looks at the others with wide eyes. Help! To try to pull out fire, go to chapter 124. To find a medical kit, go to chapter 125. I don't remember if this is a choice or a non-choice. I think he died.
I don't know if it is either. Yeah. Yeah.
We will kill you.
What?
Hello?
Hang on a second. I have to see what's going on.
Hey, I run an ad real fast. I gotta clean up all this cardboard. Georgia! Oh, hello, me. Georgia.
We're still chanting, bro.
So judging by the decor, I'm guessing that this is the cult's home base. Or something that they might call home. I don't know too many cults myself, but just an educated guess that this might be where they kind of following us. Perfect.
So delicious.
I am creating the miracle.
Hello? Did you find out
Oh
what's
my
happening?
god. Freaking YouTube ad. They're watching a Heist Markiplier because there's something in the Rise of Skywalker that reminded them of the "We are evil, we will kill you" something.
That's great. Dude, my family doesn't even know what a Heist Markiplier is.
They should watch it. It's funny. I think it's really underrated, actually.
I think so too, but that's not really my family's thing.
Fair enough. I don't think it's really my mom's or dad's thing either, but they watch for us.
I thought it was really cute. My mom sent me like TikToks, like our second or third night, at the Airbnb. What are you doing?
Oh, cool.
Winter. Sorry, Winnie has something in her mouth. Winnie. Why are you being naughty? That's not like you, babies. Anyway, I thought it was really funny because I know I told her like a couple weeks ago, or like back when Iron Lung first came out, about like the success that Mark had. I swear I told somebody in the family, but she sent me an article like, "Hey, you like Mark? Look, he was really successful for Iron Lung." I was like, "Thanks, Mom."
Super successful.
Thanks, Mom.
That's exactly like I was.
Alright, we're out of ads. Should we put out the fire or go get a medical kit?
What do you think is more helpful in this time?
Probably the fire.
This is actively on fire. What is... Oh, it's ads.
Oh, it's a non-choice.
Okay, good. We did suspect that, so it's good to know it's true.
Alright. Holy shit! Chase gas. What the fuck do we do? Jackie runs for the sink. "We gotta put the fire out," he says, voice muffled by the hoodie he pulled over his mouth and nose. "Someone go look for a fire extinguisher." Janie nods and rushes out of the room. "No, Jackie, wait, don't put water on the fire," Chase protests. "It might be a grease fire. Water will just make it worse." "Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?" Jackie asked, fear in his voice. We have to... Chase's mind scrambles for any information he remembers about fires in the kitchen. "You're supposed to smother a grease fire." "How the fuck are we going to smother that?" Marvin gestures at the flames. "Close the oven, I guess." Jackie abandons the sink and runs to Schneep. Chase isn't sure why, but then Jackie pulls the oven mitts off Schneep's hands. "Get out of my trash! What are you doing?" Winter! Sorry, Winnie's being naughty. What are you doing? Are you done digging through my trash, Goblin? There, now you guys can't get in any of my trash. Go on, get. Winter. Stop interrupting me when I'm reading. Go on. Bye-bye. Bye. I love dogs. She's looking at me like blink, 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 blink.
Blink, 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 blink. Also, they're watching They're watching YouTube videos now.
Nice. All right. Close the oven, I guess. Then Jackie pulls the oven mitts off Schneep's hands and puts them on his own. He crawls across the ground. The oven is elevated off the ground by about 3 feet, its door hanging open. Jackie gets under it and pushes the oven upwards. The flames get stronger for a moment, and then their exit gets smaller. As their exit gets smaller. But they're quickly contained in the oven. Ow! Jackie hisses, looking down at his hands. Fucking hot! You're insane, Marvin says, gaping at him. Sometimes you need to be, Jackie says. Chase reluctantly gets closer to the oven, peering through the little window. He watches in real time as the fire dies down, leaving behind only 3 charred discs that used to be pizza. And that's when he notices it. It's broken, he mutters. What's broken? Jackie asks. The part of the oven you put the food on. The tray thing. Chase points at it, being careful to not actually touch the still hot oven door. Part of it's broken off. The tray thing is made of long metal bars, all of them horizontal, like a grill. Some of the metal bars are missing chunks in the middle, their ends curving upwards. The oven kind of exploded when Schneep opened it, Marvin stammers. I heard it from the living room. Footsteps. JJ rushes back into the room. I couldn't find an extinguisher in the house, he says, and the doors are... He stops suddenly, looking at Schneep with wide eyes. Is he bleeding? Yes. Blood is streaming down his chest. Chase's eyes catch on the glint of metal. At least one of the broken parts from the oven is impaled. No! He doesn't want to think about that. Instead, he hurries over to Schneep's side, falling to his knees next to him. Jackie is right behind him. Marvin stays where he is, suddenly pale. Chase presses a hand to Chase presses a hand to his own chest. Chase presses a hand to Schneep's chest, right by the metal thing. His chest isn't moving. He didn't notice it before, assuming that it was, but no, he mutters. He checks Schneep's pulse in his neck, but finds nothing. No. We have to give him CPR or something. Marvin shakes his head, gasps. No, I think we're not too late, Chase snaps. If we just give him breathing again. Marvin's right, Jackie says quietly. Look at where the shrapnel lodged. I don't think he can breathe with that there. The damage is done. We're not too late, Chase shouts. He grabs Schneep by the shoulders and moves him into a lying position. I just gotta... JJ rushes forward and grabs Chase from behind, pulling him back. The fuck are you doing? Chase struggles against him. I gotta help him. I have to help him. Chase, Marvin says quietly. Jackie doesn't respond. His eyes are locked on Schneep's body. No, not his body. It's him. It's still Schneep. Isn't it? He's still alive, right? If you think he's alive, go to chapter 190. If you think he's dead, go to chapter 191.
You get to hit with some real ominous choices in this, I realize.
Like, I was listening to, JJ's, the before, and the one where Chase, it's just like, if you think this is real, you don't think it's real. Yeah, ominous choices. Alright.
Yeah, all very ominous.
I forget what happens when we say that he's not dead.
I think these are... This is an actual choice, because I'm remembering now. I think that's a pattern it goes in for Jackie's thing. It's something that matters followed by something that's only like flavor.
Yeah. Sorry, someone just said that a really popular artist in the fandom is having a dollar sale.
Ooh.
Blue Wolf Angel? Ooh. Wow, these are very cheap. Wow, these are great for $1. You can get a tarot deck for $1?
Oh, wow.
That's insane. I might check these out after we're done, if the sale is still going on. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. Back to Schneep being dead or alive. You've chosen he's alive. Let go of me! Chase shrieks, arms and legs flailing as he tries to get JJ to let go of him. I have to help him! Sneep! Sneep! Sneep doesn't respond. But that's okay, because he's unconscious. He's just unconscious, that's all. JJ and Marvin glance at each other. Marvin mouths the words, "Get him out of here." I saw that, Marvin! Chase shouts, "No! You can't do that! You can't push me out like that! JJ, let go of me!" Chase manages to wrestle an arm free and pushes against JJ, accidentally hitting him in the face at one time. JJ gasps and Chase immediately regrets that, but he can apologize later. I got it, JJ, Jackie says, scrambling to his feet. He hurries over, grabbing Chase's free arm and pulling it behind his back. JJ steps back so that Jackie can do the same to Chase's other arm, too. Come on, man. Let's go calm down. I'm perfectly calm! Chase's voice cracks. Let go of me! Jackie, I just helped Steve!
I'm so calm, he shouted.
Yeah. You can't help him by acting like this, Jackie says through gritted teeth as he pulls Chase out of the kitchen. Just let me try! Just let me try! God damn it! Let go, Jackie! Chase continues to struggle as Jackie drags him backwards out of the kitchen. Marvin and JJ start talking together in sign language, but he doesn't look at what they're saying. His eyes are locked on Schneep as Jackie rounds a corner and starts disappearing, and he finally disappears from sight. Jackie, please! Look, man, you're clearly not doing okay, Jackie says. Well, you can stay out here. You have to stay out of there, for your own sake. No, I don't matter as much as he's bleeding, Jackie, Chase shouts. He can't be, no, not like this. He stops fighting Jackie all of a sudden, tears blurring his vision. He can't be, Jackie. He can't be. Jackie lets go of Chase's arms, but Chase starts to waver and collapse.
God damn.
Oh. Thank you.
That was great. I was like enthralled.
Thank you. I like the fake crying is fun to read and do.
Ah.
Jackie lets go of Chase's arms, but Chase starts to waver and collapse, and Jackie finds himself holding him again, this time in a tight embrace. Yeah. I know, Chase, he whispers. I know. It sucks. He can't be gone, Jackie. Chase cries. He can't be. I should have been there to do something. I should have. Don't blame yourself, Chase, Jackie says quietly. It's not your fault. It was an accident. Chase sniffles, forcing himself to take deep breaths and calm down. Yeah, I know, but I can't believe it. Yeah, Jackie nods. There are tears in his eyes, too. Yeah, maybe we should go somewhere away from here. Where? We're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, somewhere different in the cabin. We can go upstairs, Jackie suggests. Chase nods. Yeah, I want to go lay down and process this. Alright, let's go then. Jackie starts walking. Do you want me to keep in contact with you, or? No, it's fine. I can walk on my own, Chase says. What are you sniffing at? Winnie, what the fuck are you doing? What is with you, naughty girl? What are you doing? What? Is there something down there? If it's a rat, go kill it. If it's Georgia, don't do that. Sorry, Winnie was like climbed up on my bed sniffing it in like a corner, and I don't know why the fuck.
Yeah, no, it's no problem.
Alright. The two of them start up the staircase to the second floor. Chase feels disconnected from his body, unable to process what just happened, and yet unable to forget the image burned into his mind. But he's knocked out of his trance when Jackie suddenly yelps and grabs on the staircase railing. Chase, did you just try to push me? Huh? Chase turns around and looks down at Jackie, being a couple steps above him. No, of course not. Why would I do that? How would I do that? Jackie slowly lets go of the railing. I don't know. But I felt something push me. His eyes go wide. Do you think it's the And suddenly he falls backwards. He doesn't lose his balance. He suddenly jerks backwards and goes tumbling head over heels down the stairs. Jackie! Chase gasps and hurries down the staircase. Marvin and JJ appear on the dining room entrance. What happened? Marvin asks. He fell! Chase says shortly, crouching by Jackie's side. Jackie? He can't lose 2 friends tonight. Jackie groans and rolls over. He looks at Chase nearby, stares at him, then gets to his feet quickly. Chase lets out a breath of relief. He stands up. Are you okay? That was quite the Suddenly, Jackie grabs him, spins him around so that he's facing the others, wraps his arm around him, and starts dragging him across the living room. What? Hey, Jackie! Chase scrambles to find some traction on the floor, but Jackie is pulling him too fast for him to get his footing. Jackie? JJ Science stunned. What the fuck are you doing? Marvin asks. Shut up! Jackie snaps. I'm running out of patience. He laughs, but it doesn't sound like his laugh. I finally got one of you, and I'm going to take the fucking opportunity to get more. What are you talking about? Chase gasps. Shut up! Jackie growls. He reaches into his pocket of his hoodie and pulls out a switchblade. He smiles. And again, it doesn't look like a smile. If you two come any closer, I'm going to slit his throat, he says, flipping the blade open. What? Marvin goes pale. JJ just stares, shocked. Chase stops fighting for a moment, staring at the blade. That's not... No way. Jackie wouldn't do that. Then he notices where Jackie is taking him, to the open basement doorway. Hey, what are you doing? Chase resumes his struggles. Taking you away. What does it look like? Jackie drawls. He looks back at Marvin and JJ, and that stranger's smile on his face again. Or maybe something worse, if they decide to interfere. Marvin and JJ look at each other, unsure. Jackie drags Marvin... Jackie... Marvin? Hello? Jackie drags Chase closer and closer to the basement. To talk him down, go to chapter 272. To run for the hostage, go to chapter 273.
This might be the final choice.
Ooh.
And if it is, then it definitely means something.
Yeah. Which means that we can read either one.
We could power friendship it, or we could power violence it.
Let's power violence it first, because that's not usually the good one. Alright, running for the hostage. Chase stares at JJ and Marvin. Both of them are silent until Chase sees something darken in Marvin's eyes. Not saying anything, he rushes at Jackie. Jackie blinks, surprised, then growls and starts to press the blade into Chase's throat, a line of pain. But then Marvin slams into him, grabbing his arm and in the process yanking it away. What are you doing? Jackie kisses. You fucking idiot! JJ, grab him! Marvin shouts. JJ runs forward as well, grabbing Chase, trying to pull him free. Chase feels Jackie grips tighten and tries to pull his knife arm away from Marvin, who punches him in the face for his effort, stunning him just enough to loosen his hold on Chase. JJ pulls him free, and Chase immediately runs to the side, pressing a hand to his neck where a shallow cut bleeds profusely. Let go, you bastard! Jackie shouts. Now that he's not holding on to Chase with his other hand, he tries to punch Marvin the same way he punched him, but JJ jumps back into the fray, grabbing his arm before he can do that. Marvin and JJ look at each other. They nod, and the two of them slam Jackie up against the wall, each of them holding one of his arms to the plaster. He growls like an animal and starts kicking wildly. Marvin cries out as one of the blows hits, but he doesn't let go. Ooh, excuse me. In fact, he manages to pry the switchblade from Jackie's fingers, tossing it behind him. Chase darts forward and scoops it up, shoving it into his pockets. What the hell are you doing, Jackie? He demands. None of your fucking business. Jackie snaps. He pulls his arm free, but Marvin quickly grabs it again. You just threatened Chase, of course it's our fucking business, Marvin snaps. JJ nods, determined. He looks like he wants to say something, but his hands are busy grabbing onto Jackie's arms. Still, he tries one-handedly. Why? Yeah, what's gotten into you? Chase shouts. Jackie laughs. What's gotten into him? Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. You don't even know. What? Chase asks, confused. But Marvin gasps in realization. You're not Jackie, are you? Oh, so one of you is smart. Jackie snarls. No, I'm not. But you know what I am, don't you? JJ blinks. Ghost? Bang on the money. Jackie, or the ghost, laughs maniacally. Now let me go. No, Chase cries. It's hard to accept the fact that his friend is being possessed. But what other explanation is there for this? Get out of Jackie! Oh, I wish I could stay. The ghost says, but my time is limited. For now. He laughs again. So I better do all I can in that time before I'm forced to do something drastic again. Like tip over a bookshelf or make an oven explode. That sort of stuff. Chase stops. He suddenly feels very, very cold. What? The ghost bares Jackie's teeth at him in a feral grin. You heard me. This is my house. I control everything in here. The cold feeling is suddenly replaced by white-hot rage. You bitch! I'll kill you! He runs at Jackie, starts punching him wildly. Chase, what the fuck? Marvin shouts. He and JJ let go of Jackie's arm and send pulling Chase away. Though Chase continues to lash out, the two of them manage to drag him away from Jackie. It's still our friend in there, remember that! Chase stops, breathing heavily. He stares at Jackie, who slowly slumps to the floor. His eyes are closed, until he suddenly groans and opens them up again. Everything hurts. What happened? He mumbles. Jackie? JJ asks hesitantly. Yeah? Jackie looks down at himself. He flexes his fingers. Seriously? What happened? Something in my head. You got possessed, Marvin says slowly. By the ghost. What? Jackie's head snaps up. Yeah, and he tried to kill me, Chase says, reaching up to his throat. What? Jackie sits up straight, and a sob catches in Chase's throat. He killed Sneep. Jackie stares at him, uncomprehending. No, that was an accident. The same way the bookshelf accidentally fell on me, Marvin says, his voice sounding a bit distant. Jackie looks down at his hands again. The color drains from his face, and he takes a deep breath. We have to get out of here, then. He climbs to his feet, wincing. Seriously, what happened? Feels like I have a million bruises in the morning. I lashed out, Chase mumbles, when the ghost told us what he did. Oh, well, I would too, so it's okay. Jackie gives him a small smile. No, let's get Sneeping, get out of here. Marvin and Chase end up carrying Henrik's body, supporting it between them. The group walks across the living room to the front doors. They're locked, but Jackie takes out the house keys and easily unlocks them. He makes an after-you gesture, and Chase, Marvin, and JJ walk out, and the door immediately slams closed behind them. What the— Jackie! Marvin spins around, slamming a fist on the door. You guys get out of here! Jackie snaps to the other side. If the ghost wants to possess me, he can do that. Are you crazy? Chase says. He'll just kill you. No, I don't think he will, Jackie says. I have this gut feeling that he won't. Gut feelings don't mean shit! JD pounds on the door, then grabs the knob and tries to open it. Seems Jackie locked it from the other side. Look, he already tried to kill you guys while in my body, Jackie shouts. Just go away from the— Hi, Mr. Phoenix.
Oh no, that's AJ actually.
Oh.
No, it's okay. No, I'm usually on call for like at least 2 hours.
If not more. Woo.
No, I'm staying quiet because thank you, Huffle. I'm staying quiet so that you guys don't get disturbed by me. Anyway, I think we can continue. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just checking some stuff for a second. Alright. Look, he already tried to kill you guys while in my body, Jackie shouts. Just go wait in the car or something. Call the police. Tell them what happened with Sneep. And say I might be dangerous. Please. I don't want to hurt any of you. The three of them stare at the closed door. They glance at each other. Chase looks at Sneep's body, cool against his shoulder. We'll be back, he says. Yeah, we'll just be right outside, Marvin says. Tell him I say goodbye, JJ says. JJ says goodbye. Chase repeats. Jackie takes a shaky breath. Goodbye. I'll be in here. Slowly, the group heads over to the car. Chase unlocks the door and they all sit inside. It takes him a couple tries to start the engine, but it turns over eventually. He makes sure the heat is on. It's a chilly night. Then he stares back at the dark cabin, listening as Marvin calls emergency in the passenger seat next to him. next to him, and JJ hands him some band-aids to put on the cut on his neck. Chief is in the passenger seat next to him. He doesn't look directly at the body. They'll be here in an hour, Marvin says, hanging up the call. I wasn't sure what to tell them. They definitely wouldn't believe the ghost thing, so I just explained everything without that. We know. We heard. Chase mumbles. What's going to happen to Jackie once the police get here? JJ asks. I don't know, Marvin says quietly. I try not to implicate him too much, but I did have to tell them that he attacked you, Chase. Maybe if he's nice when they show up, they won't take him to the police station. Maybe once he's away from the cabin, the ghost will leave him alone? Chase says hopefully. I'm not sure about that, Marvin whispers. And though Chase doesn't want to admit it, he's not sure either. The best case scenario, Jackie's whole life is tainted by this one strange night. Worst case scenario, he might have to fight control for his own body forever. Probably stuck somewhere it can't hurt anyone. Silence falls in the car as they all wait. There's nothing more to say, really. Nothing more to say at all. Ending reach. Shining. Alter 2. Let's see what happens with the power of friendship.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Surely nothing bad will happen.
Oh no, that means something bad will happen.
I like the way you said that.
Knowing my part.
That was very funny.
Hi, Georgia. Hi, Georgia. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you bring me? Did you bring me Woody's cup from her food bowl? Did you get the food? Oh no. Hang on, I'll be right back. That fast.
Alright. So be right back. See you later.
Georgia, what did you do? Did you get the food? I did have my bag closed. Where the hell did you get those? Sorry, guys. Hello.
Everything okay? What happened?
Georgia? So I bought some Dr. Pepper Tic Tacs from the dollar store.
Hmm?
I don't know who got into them, Winnie or Georgia, but I saw Georgia was nomming on some plastic on the hallway really fast.
No.
And I think that she ate the entire thing. And I got bit by a million mosquitoes.
Is that good? Is that okay?
Yeah, we went to go look up what kind of sugar it was, and it doesn't have anything, like, that could hurt her. It's just regular sugar.
Okay, good.
I mean, it's still not great for her to have, but it's not gonna, like, it's not, like, that worthy. She just might have an upset tummy. And I'm confused, because I didn't think that I had it out in the open enough to take from my backpack, and I didn't even hear them take it. Usually I hear when they're roughing around in my shit. Oh, God. Trying to take the dogs out during the summer is the worst because you get bit immediately by mosquitoes.
Ugh. I guess it's not worth putting on, like, bug spray for, like, the brief moment you're outside.
Yeah, not really. I should, though. I have, like, mosquito, like, bracelets that I even took with me to New Hampshire. That I ended up using. I hate for me to put on. Anyway.
Huh.
They used to work when I was at, Art Social.
Oh.
Anyway. Sorry, I went to go look. Sparky said his art fight stuff. For save.
No, I did. I looked at it while you were gone. And I was like, wow, those descriptions are so much longer than anything I have for my guys.
Yeah, yours are very short.
And, like, is that the norm? Is it the norm to have long descriptions?
It depends. It depends on how, like, crazy you want to be. Some people really
I guess, like,
the lore, you know?
Fair enough. I'm a little nervous, and, like, I don't know. If I want to make the series, if I want to make them into a book, then I gotta save some of the lore, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's okay.
I hope they get enough from the context clues.
That's all you need, really. You usually want to give enough to, like, if someone is drawing them, they know, like, what to do, you know? Like, what motifs they like, and how to pose them, what their personality's like, all the good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens with Power Friendship.
Yay!
Alright. Jackie, please put Chase down, JJ says calmly, raising his hands. Whatever you're thinking, we can help. You don't need to hurt anyone. I know you don't want to hurt Chase. Jackie grins. You don't know anything. You don't even know who you're talking to. Huh? Marvin stammers. Do you mean the ghost? Oh, but you're smart. Jackie laughs. What? Marvin starts walking forward, but then Jackie presses the blade further into Chase's throat, making him gasp in pain, and Marvin stops. This makes no sense. How did you even get that? What do you want? Whatever it is, you don't need to hurt Chase. We can figure something out. I can get whatever I need to get, Jackie says cryptically. He's getting closer and closer to the basement door. And oh, I don't really think you understand this at all. But that's not really your fault, is it? So distracted by ghosts that you didn't pay attention to things right in front of your face. He laughs. Whoever you are, please, let go of him, JJ signs a bit desperately. Jackie hesitates for a moment. Chase's eyes flick in his direction, hoping that whatever's controlling Jackie lessens its control and faces his pleas. But then suddenly, Jackie laughs and sprints back towards the basement doorway. Chase cries out, "Wait, please!" He sees JJ and Marvin rush forward, but Jackie grabs the door and slams it closed before they get there. Chase hears them both thud against the door and starts pounding on it. He tries to struggle free of Jackie's grip, but he's holding on to him tightly. Jackie drags him down the stairs and then down the hallway. Chase fights him the whole time, kicking and screaming, "Jackie, please, wake up! Snap out of it, please!" But Jackie just laughs, unbothered by any of it. They've reached the last door on the left, and Jackie briefly lets go of Chase with one arm to open it up. Chase tries to make a run for it, but Jackie slams the handle of the knife into the side of his head, stunning him. And Jackie opens the door, turning the light on as he pulls Chase inside. The room is filled with horrible things. There's a table with chains attached, and chairs with leather straps, butcher tools hanging on the walls, and saw blades and hooks and all sorts of things Chase doesn't want to understand, all rusted and rotted. Fear fills him. A cold, dreadful fear. He shouts and tries to pull away, but Jackie hits him in the side of the head again. Pain bursts even worse now that he's hit the same spot twice, and Chase slumps, powerless, as Jackie drags him over to the table and heaves him onto it. He only starts to struggle again once Jackie starts pulling the chains over his body. "Hey! No! Wait! Hang on! We can—" "Shut the fuck up!" Jackie, or the ghost inside, snarls with animalistic ferocity. He leans over Chase. "I've been having the worst fucking day with this body not cooperating. You are not making it better." He flips the switchblade open, pressing it to Chase's neck, and he grins. "I need some stress relief." Chase feels his whole body go cold. His heartbeat pounds loud in his ears. "Stress relief? What are you going to do?" "Oh, I wish I had time to do so many things." That grin widens in malicious delight. "I want to break your arms and legs and watch you flail. I want to drive metal stakes into your torso around your vital organs. I want to scoop out those pretty blue eyes, showing you the first before I do the second. But soon enough, he's going to wake up, and then I'll be forced out of this body." "Jackie?" Chase whispers. His eyes widen. "Jackie! Jackie, wake up!" He hears his voice. "Wait!" Sharp agony slices across his throat. His voice suddenly cuts off into a choking noise. The ghost, using Jackie's body, pulls the knife away, slicing it down Chase's arms and torso. The last thing he feels before everything ceases is the pain caused by the blade. I remember reading that on stream before. Still fun, though.
Yeah.
Sorry. What a juxtaposition. But Sparky just said in Maine, he's like, "Guys, I just realized that the reason why people like grilled cheese with tomato soup is because it tastes like fucking pizza."
When he puts it like
that. It
that.
kinda does, yeah. Alright. Marvin and JJ sit in the lobby of the Asphodel police station, slumped together on a single bench. JJ's half-asleep head resting on Marvin's shoulder. Marvin couldn't sleep. He couldn't get that image out of his mind. When they finally broke it down the basement door and ran down the stairs and hallway, when they stopped in the doorway of that horrible room and saw Chase's body, with Jackie lying on the floor in the center of the room. Jackie tried to get up, to ask them to stop, but the horror of the sight had caused JJ to bolt, dragging Marvin behind him. They'd been stalled for a while with the car, as they didn't have the keys, but Marvin looked up how to hotwire a car in line. Strangely, such tutorials exist, and JJ drove them from there. Neither of them had a license, but they had to get out of there. Jackie, or the ghost inside him, was running after them, so they had to try driving and hope that the police would understand the circumstances. A long night passed, the two of them sitting in the lobby of the police station, talking to the officers about what happened, where it happened, and when it happened. Neither of them mentioned the ghost, only that their friend killed two of their other friends, and then they had no reception to call the police out of the woods. Until finally, one of the police officers approaches them around midnight, when they're sitting on the bench together. "Sorry, boys," the officer said. "We couldn't find it." Marvin blinks. "What do you mean?" "The cabin. We couldn't find this cabin you mentioned." Silence. That's impossible," Marvin says. "There's a very clear branch in the road." The officer shakes his head. "Sorry," he repeats. "We're having difficulty finding it. Maybe you can contact the owner?" JD nods. "We can do that. Jackie's usually awake this late, right?" "He is. I'll call him now." Marvin takes his phone out of his pocket and dials Jack's number. He listens to it ring, and ring, and ring, and then go to voicemail. Confused, he hangs up and tries again, leaving a message. And then he sends Jack a couple texts, calls a few more times. Nothing. "He's usually pretty good at picking up," he says to the officer. "Maybe he's distracted. We'll keep looking, the officer promises and walks away. Marvin looks at JJ. Do you think something happened to Jack? JJ shudders. I couldn't stand losing anyone else, but we have to think about it. He shakes his head darkly. Police still can't find the cabin by the time morning comes. There's no sign of the road leading to it, and there's no sign of Jackie either. He and the cabin have completely disappeared. Ending reached. Poltergeist, Alter 2.
Yay!
Yay!
Chase was murdered.
In a horrific way.
I forgot. The little monologue Auntie did at the end when he's like, I want to do so many terrible things. Like, you really nailed that, man.
Thank you. It's so fun to do him in a spooky voice. And then that shows the juxtaposition to me because I also can do a very cutesy voice. I need to get into voice acting.
I mean, it would be fun. It would.
I'm thinking about trying to audition for some stuff.
Ooh.
Maybe. I have to like go
Maybe
make an account and stuff.
We should all go out and we should make audition for voice acting.
Let's see what happens if we don't say that Schneep is dead. Or we say that Schneep is dead. I don't remember if it's a non-choice or not. Oh. It's a non-choice, apparently.
Interesting. I say it like I didn't write it.
Yeah. Apparently, Jackie trips over a cord this time.
Yeah.
But
I remember
still,
that.
He grabs Chase and is ready to kill him.
Okay. Interesting. I could have sworn that was a. I guess I did 2 non-choices in a row to make up for the choice at the end.
Yeah. I'm like, is there one where JJ gets hurt? Or
there is. I remember very distinctly.
Like a really bad JJ death?
Yeah, I think, well, bad. Is it bad? It was probably bad. They were upstairs. I don't remember how we get there. But we start with upstairs.
Maybe. I'm trying to figure out how we get there. I was trying to find Leo's, like, map that they were making to see if that could help us. But I could not find it anywhere. At this point, I need to make one.
I started making a map for myself. But the thing is, I got so lost so quickly.
Maybe it only happens after Marvin dies.
I think the reason I gave up on making the map was because I started with the Schneeb route, and that one is just like
very minor injuries
I'm gesturing.
Change everyone.
Yeah, I'm gesturing. I'm gesturing around, but so you can't see the web I'm trying to make. But yeah. It spirals very quickly, or like it branches very quickly.
Okay, that's lifting up. So this is go get the others. What happens if we don't look at the room? So this is the one where since we read this one last
I
time.
remember this one. Marvin dying. This is just a way. This is just a way to avoid seeing it if you don't want to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Georgia. Have you come to eat more of my shit? Your tummy hurt? Puppy? Hi. She's trying to atone for her sins. Hello, Georgia. Hello. Oh, puppy kisses. Does your breath smell like Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper Tic Tac stealer? You better not get sick of your mom or she's gonna kill me. It's not my fault that you're a kleptomaniac, though. Okay, sure. Sorry, I'm streaming, babies. Anyway, so we definitely read this one last time. This is where we go to help, and then all of a sudden, Jackie's under one bookcase, and there's blood from the other. Something's happened to Marvin. And we read last time, looking in the room, that he has gotten decapitated. So let's see what happens if we don't look. Nobody moves for a while until slowly JJ reaches out and tests the handle of the door. It's unlocked. He opens it up, pushing into the room. It's dark beyond, so he reluctantly reaches for a light switch. Chase looks away, raising his hands to block the doorway from his vision. The lights flick on, and JJ screams and stumbles back. Chase's attention whips over at him. JJ is white as a sheet. He presses a hand to his mouth and lurches to the side, rushing down the hall. No, Jackie breathes. That can't be. Next to Jackie, Sneap looks like he's about to collapse. No, he is collapsing. Jackie is frozen, so Chase leaps to the side to catch him before he falls to the floor. We need to call the police. Jackie reaches out and grabs the door, pulling it closed. We need to call them right now. Sneap, didn't you say you were going to call them earlier? Chase looks down at Sneap in his arms. Sneap nods slowly, not answering beyond that. JJ stumbles back over, pallid and shaking. We tried. He signs with trembling hands. The call wouldn't go through. What? Chase asks. What do you mean the call wouldn't go through? It just kept ringing, JJ says, eyes going distant. That's not normal, Jackie whispers. If we can't call the police, we have to get out of here, Chase shouts. I don't want to leave Marvin here, but we have to drive back to town and tell people about this. Jackie shivers. Maybe you guys were standing in a bad spot when you called. Maybe somewhere else would get better reception. Georgia, what are you doing?
Georgia?
She's sniffing a shoe. Maybe, Chase says slowly. I guess we could go upstairs. Hide out and try to calling the police again? He's not too eager to stay here, though. It's clear that there's someone in the cabin. Someone who's a threat to them. JJ shakes his head. No, we need to get out of here now. The sooner the better. He glances back at the closed door and shudders. Whatever they did to Marvin, it made JJ scream. And JJ preferred not to make sound at all, as it was difficult and painful for him. It must have been bad. The last thing you're supposed to do is run in the open when there's a killer out there, Jackie protests. Chase looks at Sneap. Sneap? Sneap doesn't answer. It's up to Chase to be the tiebreaker. To get out of the cabin, go to chapter 74. To hide somewhere else and try calling again, go to chapter 75. Hey, what are you doing? Are you chewing on my pool shoe? No, ma'am. Can you go 2 seconds without causing chaos? No, of course not. You are a puppy. No, don't look down there. Don't do it. Come here, babies. Do you need attention? Is that what's happening? You need someone to pay attention to you? I'm reading a spooky story. If you could understand English, you could listen. But you don't. Hello. She licked my face. Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Don't lick it. Don't do it. Your mom's gonna take you to the vet for that. She has a rash on her belly. No.
No.
Don't do it. And now she's licking my arm. What do it? Should I make you a lick mat? Maybe? Don't lick. Don't do it. Okay, bye. Stop getting into trouble. Got it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Sorry, puppies are distracting. They're so cute, though. Okay, we need to decide if we're gonna go outside or call.
I feel like this is I feel like this is a I feel like when we did this with Art and Sparky, I feel like they chose to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah. So let's go somewhere and hide.
Yeah.
That probably leads to a death. Georgia. Did my music stop? Possibly. We've been going for a bit.
Yeah.
Now we're good. We've barely been going 2 hours.
It feels like long. For some reason, reading always feels like longer.
Yeah. We'll find somewhere to hide out, Chase stammers. And we'll call as many times as it takes. Jackie nods. I think it's best to go upstairs. As far away from this basement as possible. Schneep? JJ? Schneep blinks, finally snapping to. We are going? We're going. Jackie grabs him, shaking him a little. We're going! We're going! Schneep nods. He gets up and runs down the hallway, forcing the others to run after him. The group rushes down the hallway and up the stairs to the basement. Good girl. Good girl. The door at the top is closed. Who closed it? They didn't close it, did they? There's no time to think about it as Jackie immediately kicks the door open. It flies out, hitting the opposite wall. The group doesn't even discuss with each other, instead all instinctively rushing over to the staircase, upstairs staircase, climbing up. Which room? She asks. Mine. It's a window that looks out over the front, Chase says, running to the front door in the hallway. So the first door in the hallway. If we have to make a break for it, we can climb out and have a short run to the car. The group piles into Chase's room. As soon as they're all in, Jackie slams the door closed and locks it from the inside. We should block this too, just in case, he says. It opens outward, though, JJ points out. Someone could just pull the door open and knock over the stuff we have blocking it. But then nothing, Snape says absentmindedly. You guys do that, I'll try to call, Chase says, taking the phone out. As the others start pushing the furniture in front of the door, Chase dials the emergency number. Line rings and rings and rings, and then suddenly drops. Chase dials again. Ringing, ringing, ringing. Stop. A third time. Ringing, ringing, ringing. No luck, Jackie says, looking at Chase. Chase shakes his head. I don't get it. Our cell reception was perfectly fine before. He checks his phone over. Shit, there's no Wi-Fi now either. That was surprisingly good for the middle of the woods, and now it's completely gone. Schneep shakes his head. I don't think we can reach out. I think we are stuck here. We are not stuck here, Jackie says. We can look through the window, remember? She looks through the window and winces. Honestly, though, I don't want to climb out there unless it's absolutely necessary. I might break an ankle. Yeah, maybe we could just wait to see if this cell reception comes back, Chase says. I would rather try to leave, Schneep stammers. To wait for cell reception to return, go to chapter 122. To leave through the window, go to chapter 123. Let's see.
Maybe the window thing is what I'm thinking of.
Ooh, okay. Let's go for the window. Georgia, are you chewing a ball? That's not a toy, baby!
Those things are so expensive.
I'm pretty sure it's a cheap one from Walmart. I'm showing that evidence to your mom. Why are you chewing on my bra? Not a toy, baby. you done? Are you done? You're ridiculous. Stop eating my shit. First she eats my Tic Tacs I didn't even get to try. What the fuck? Alright, we're going to 123.
Oh my god, I also have the 3-year mod anniversary now.
Hey!
I'm not gonna share that.
I sent a picture to my sister.
I'm not gonna share it in chat, I'm not that type of person.
I sent the picture of Georgia chewing on my bra to my sister, and she just responded, confirmed lesbian. Georgia's a lesbian now.
I guess so.
Are you a lesbian? Yeah, just like your mama. Oh, what a good girl. Okay. We'll leave, Schneep, Chase says. But, first, are you okay? Schneep laughs, a manic edge to it. Am I okay? We just fucking found our friend's body. Did you see it? Did you see the... Hey, take a moment, Schneep, Jackie says slowly. I cannot take a moment. We have to get out of here. We have to tell someone what happened to Marvin, and if our phones will not work, we have to leave. JJ steps in front of Schneep, hands raised, plas. I never had to say this word out loud. Placatingly. Deep breaths, Henrik. This isn't the time to panic. Schneep puts a hand on his chest, watching his breathing. As he starts to calm down again, his eyes glaze over a bit. Hey, Henrik, I'm sorry about this, but you can't dissociate either. Jackie walks over as well, putting a hand on his shoulder. You gotta be connected to reality for this. We gotta have our wits about you. Do you need a moment? Anything we can do to help? Schneep stares at him, then slowly he leans forward, resting his forehead against Jackie's chest. I need a moment. Then we leave. Jackie nods. Of course, he whispers. While Schneep stands there, breathing slowly.
He's not doing good.
No, to get a hold of himself, Chase walks over to the window. He examines the frame, looking for that latch he saw earlier when he claimed this room, but he can't find it. There's no latch. And in fact, there's no sign that the window opens at all. He tries anyway, pushing and pulling at the frame, but it doesn't budge. His eyes widen and he glances back at the others, but doesn't say anything yet. But JD knows the expression on his face. What is it? He asks, concerned. It won't open, Chase says. I swore it could open earlier. JD pales a little. Schneep raises his head and immediately notices how grim Chase and JD look. What is it? It's probably something we can work around, Chase says slowly, but the window doesn't open. What? Jackie hurries over, looking at the window as well. It has to open, somehow. Maybe we can break it? JD walks over to the door, putting a hand on the knob. Bro, what are you doing? Chase asks. JD looks back at him. We have to risk going through the house. It's the only option if the window won't work. Are you crazy? Jackie capes. That's where the guy who did it probably is. We can break the window, we'll be fine. To leave through the window, go to chapter 188. To leave through the door, go to chapter 189.
This definitely feels like a choice. We can I
wonder what happened to the other one. It's a non-choice. No, it's
You choose.
Yeah. You said it had something to do with the window, so we'll try 88 first. Discord's so busy tonight. There's so many people chatting. Alright. Excuse me, Mom. Alright, we're leaving through the window. I think the window's a better idea, Chase says. JJ blinks, but we're going out the window, Jackie insists. I don't want to go through running through the house where there's probably a murderer looking for us. JJ raises his hand, taking a couple steps backwards. I'm not going to argue with you. You can go go down through the house if you want, JJ, Steve says quietly. No, I don't think we should split up, JJ says. But how are we going to get out when the window won't open? We just have to break it, Chase says, looking around the room. He picks up a lamp from the nightstand and hopes the guy doesn't hear us doing it. He runs back to the window and takes a couple breaths. 1, 2, 3! He swings the lamp hard at the window, but it doesn't break at all. Maybe if you throw something from a distance? Snape suggests. Here. Jackie picks up a digital clock from the same nightstand Chase got the lamp. Out of the way, Chase! As soon as Chase scrambles out of the range, Jackie throws the clock at the window with all his strength. The clock sails through the glass, shattering it instantly with a loud, crashing sound. Ooh, yeah, that could probably be heard all over the house. Time to leave! Who's first? Snape asks. I'll go. You guys can watch my technique, Jackie says, clearing out the shards of broken glass from the window frame. Try to bend your knees when you land. Roll if you can. Got it? He looks back and the others nod. Great. He climbs out the window, hesitating on the ledge for a second. The others all crowd around and watch him as he drops, rolling on the ground once he reaches it. I'll go next then, I suppose, JJ says reluctantly. I really hope I don't break an ankle. He takes a deep breath and repeats what Jackie did. A bit clumsier. He doesn't roll, but
happens in other worlds.
Yeah. He doesn't roll when he lands on the ground outside, but gets up and walks away with no sign of pain. You go ahead, Snape, Chase says. Snape nods absentmindedly, but does the same, dropping out the window. He also doesn't roll. When he gets up, he walks away with a bit of a limp. Chase worries for a moment, but there's no time to hesitate. Chase swings his legs over the edge of the window and drops out. Air rushes past him. By some miracle, he manages to roll, though not as eloquently as Jackie did. We're out, he says, panting. Let's go. Right, Jackie nods and turns around, ready to go. Movement flickers above. Chase looks up and sees something sailing out the window, dropping to the ground, and landing smack on Jackie's head. He collapses immediately. Snape shrieks. He and JJ rush over to Jackie's side while Chase just stands there stunned. His eyes drift over to the thing that sailed out the window. The lamp that he tried to break the glass with. It's now lying next to Jackie, the lampshade missing. Was this imagination, or did the lamp somehow curve towards Jackie when it fell? Sheep and JJ crouch by Jackie's side. As Snape reaches out to check Jackie over, he suddenly sits up, gasping. Oh, you are awake. Snape scoots back a little, giving Jackie space. Are you okay? Can you tell me where you are? Jackie stares at Snape, then at JJ. Jackie? JJ signs? Suddenly, Jackie lunges at JJ. Very important distinction. Suddenly, Jackie lunges at JJ, hitting him to the ground. His hand darts out and grabs the lamp nearby, raising it above his head. And before Chase and Snape can do much except cry out, smashes it down on JJ's head. Snape screams.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Ouchie. Snape screams, scrambling backwards in horror. Chase does the opposite, rushing forward, grabbing Jackie's arm as he raises raising the lamp above his head again for a second blow. Jackie snarls, sounding almost feral, and wrenches his arm free, smashing the lamp down again. No! Chase cries, grabbing Jackie by the back of the hoodie and pulling him backwards. What the hell are you doing? Jackie looks at him, blood sprayed across his face. And he smiles a smile that sends chills down Chase's spine. It's not him. Do you want to be next? Jackie asks. He lets go of JJ, who falls to the ground unmoving, and swings the lamp at Chase. Fortunately, Chase quickly manages to raise his arm, protecting his face from the blow. Even so, there's enough force behind it that pain bursts behind Chase's forearm as he gets pushed in the ground. Before Jackie can swing again, Chase gets up and runs away, grabbing Snape and pulling him up again, dragging him away from Jackie. Snape staggers, barely able to keep up. Come back, you fuckers! Jackie shouts. Stay and play! Snape makes a whimpering cry. Chase is tempted to look back over his shoulder, but he doesn't, continuing to run. The car is right there. It's right there! He digs the keys out of his pocket as he goes, stumbling a bit. Behind him, he hears Jackie shouting, a wordless shriek of anger. Jackie slams into the driver's side door, shoving the keys in and unlocking it. He and Snape pile in as soon as possible, but with Snape climbing into the back seat, Chase puts the keys in the ignition and turns them, but the engine stalls. Panicking, Chase glances at the rearview mirror, expecting to see Jackie running at them, but instead, Jackie is standing there, swaying slightly, until suddenly he collapses, falling face forward onto the ground, making no attempt to get up. Chase stares. He turns around as if expecting to see something different when not looking in the mirror, but no. Jackie is just lying there. He stares, waiting for him to get up, but he doesn't. Chase, what are you doing? She hisses. Go, start the car! I don't... Chase trails off. He doesn't want to leave without some answer for the senseless violence Jackie just committed. And what if JJ is... People cannot survive, something like that. She whispers. But still... why? Chase stares at Jackie still on the ground. To just leave, go to chapter 68. To wait around for a bit, go to chapter 269. Yeah, I did not remember the lamp thing at all.
Oh, I remembered.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so yeah, that isn't all hold up for everybody. It's JJ with the lamp.
Oh, wow, luck is really bad, isn't it?
There's JJ with the lamp, Schneep with the oven, Marvin with... yeah. And Chase.
Marvin with the axe.
Marvin with the axe.
And then Chase, yeah.
Oofy. Mm-hmm. It's kind of poetic that Marvin and JJ end up dying. Marvin and JJ end up dying in the same room together.
Yeah, they're best friends. I like them. I like them in together.
Yeah, they're always best friends. I love that too. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I wonder what happened in this chapter. Does he survive? Yeah, JJ survives if you go this way.
Oh.
Which makes sense. It was a J.
Yep,
Wait.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's why he's, yeah.
Yeah, JJ was giving. We should have listened to JJ, and he would have lived. We'll come back to that.
He was like, I feel like I'm doomed if we go down that way.
Yeah, the window gives me a sense of doom farther than my ankle. Makes my face hurt a little bit. We can always explore that one in a little bit. Let's stick to one rune for now. I think this is an ending, yeah. So we'll read this one and then we'll go to the next one. Chase, just go! Sheep shrieks. Okay. Chase starts the car. It takes 1, 2, 3 times for the engine to turn over. As soon as it does, he slams on the gas, sending it flying down the dirt road and through the woods. He tries not to look back into the rearview mirror at Jackie. The car doesn't slow down until the cabin is well out of sight. Even then, Chase doesn't relax. He looks at Schneep in the back seat. His eyes are starting to glaze over. Schneep, he says, we need to call the police. Can you do that? In a daze, Schneep takes out his phone out of his pocket and dials the police. A few moments pass. Then he shakes his head. Not working. He should have expected that. Chase takes a deep breath. Okay, we'll just try the police then. It'll take a while, so hold on, okay? Schneep nods slowly. Chase speeds up again. Hopefully he can save some time off the hour it'll take to get back to town. A long night passes. The two guys sitting in the lobby of the police station, talking to officers about what happened, where it happened, and when it happened. None of them mentioned the ghost, only that their friend killed 2 of their other friends, and they had no reception to call the police out in the woods. Until finally, one of the officers approaches them around midnight. They're sitting on a single bench in the lobby, slumped against each other. Schneep is leaning heavily on Chase's shoulder. Sorry, boys, the officer says. We couldn't find it. Chase blinks. It? The cabin. We couldn't find this cabin you mentioned. Silence. Schneep blinks and raises his head. What do you mean? He asks. How have you not... It is just down the road. The fork in the road is clear. The officer shakes his head. Sorry, he repeats. We're having difficulty finding it. Can you maybe contact the owner? Yeah, we can. He's usually awake late. Chase says, I'll go do it now. He takes his phone out of his pocket and dials Jack's number. He listens to it ring, and ring, and ring, and then go to voicemail. Confused, he hangs up and tries again, and again, and then he leaves a message. And then he sends Jack a couple texts. He's usually pretty good at picking up, he says to the officer, laughing nervously. Maybe he's distracted. We'll keep looking, the officer promises. And walks away. Sheep lowers his head back to Chase's shoulder. Do you think something happened to Jack? He whispers. I hope not. Chase says slowly, but he shakes his head. Dread pools in his stomach. The police still can't find the cabin by the time morning comes. There's no sign of the road leading to it. And there's no sign of Jackie either. He and the cabin have completely disappeared. Ending reach, Poltergeist, Ultra 5. Let's do the next one is.
Woo!
Alright. Snape turned around in his seat, looking at Jackie through the back window. He swallows a lump in his throat. Maybe we can learn something about why. Chase nods. And here, I'll still start the car, just in case. He turns the keys twice before the engine finally starts. So we're ready to leave if something happens. Thank you, Snape whispers. They sit in the car in silence. Both of them stare at Jackie on the ground, until finally, Jackie gets up. He presses a hand to his head and winces. Then he notices the running car. A look of confusion crosses his face, and he staggers to his feet, walking towards the driver's side window, or driver's side door. Chase stiffens. He puts a hand on the gear shift, ready to shift to drive at any moment. But Jackie doesn't make any aggressive moves. He just knocks on the window. After a moment of hesitation, Chase rolls down the window an inch. Were you guys gonna leave me? Jackie asks, laughing a little. Chase just stares at him, not sure how to respond to that. Jackie's small smile fades. He looks into the back seat. Where's JJ? Were you gonna leave him too? Cheap makes a choke noise. Why would you say that? He whispers. I didn't really think you guys would leave him, Jackie says. I'm just confused. What happened? Do you not remember? Chase asks, eyes wide in shock. No, my head suddenly hurt, and then I woke up on the ground, Jackie whispers. Jackie blinks. What happened? Jackie, Sheep whispers. Go back and look beneath the window we came out of. You guys aren't going to leave without me, are you? Chase asks nervously. Not until you get back, Chase promises. Okay. Jackie slowly backs away, then turns and hurries back to the house. Chase and Sheep watch as he approaches the bottom of the window and stops, stunned. They see him crouch close to the ground. He stays there for a minute, then leans back, and stays there for a minute, and then he finally stands up and walks to the car. His eyes are distant, rimmed with silver tears. What happened? He whispers. You did that, Jackie. Chase says quietly. What? No! Jackie shakes his head furiously. I didn't. We saw you do it. Chase interrupts, still in a quiet tone. This isn't funny! Jackie insists. It is not a joke. Snape whispers. Jackie looks at him, eyes wide with panic. But Snape is not the type of pranks. And Chase is not the type to support delusions. Jackie stares at them, the two of them uncomprehending. I wouldn't. Chase looks back at Snape and sees his own hesitation mirrored in his face. They both know what they saw, but Jackie wouldn't do this. There has to be some other explanation, Chase says slowly. Maybe, perhaps, something supernatural? Snape suggests hesitantly. Maybe, Chase says, but then, what do we do? You guys can call the police, Jackie whispers. You can even leave. It's fine, really. I don't know if this will keep happening. I need to not hurt anyone. If we wanted to leave you behind, we would have done that earlier, Chase mutters. We're not doing it now. Maybe go back into the house, Snape suggests. We can try calling the police again while we sit outside. Jackie nods absentmindedly. I'll do that. He stands up slowly. I'll try to lock myself in the basement or something. Maybe slide the keys on the door so I can't get out again. If I come out again, drive away. Because it won't be me. He turns around and heads back to the cabin. Chase waits until he's back inside before taking his phone out and dialing the police. Surprisingly, it goes through this time, and he quickly explains the situation, hiding the fact that 2 people are dead, but not saying anything about the ghost. After all, they wouldn't believe that. Soon, he hangs up the call and looks back at Schneep. They'll be here in an hour, he says. Schneep nods slowly. What do you think will happen to Jackie? Chase whispers, when the police get here. Depends on if he acts aggressive or not, Schneep mutters. Depending on that, they will either get him to the hospital or the police station. Either place will probably give him a psych evaluation. Maybe once he's far away from the cabin, the ghosts will leave him alone? Chase says hopefully. Schneep shrugs. I'm not sure. And though Chase doesn't want to admit it, he's not sure either. Best case scenario, Jackie's whole life is tainted by this one strange night. Worst case scenario, he might have to fight for control for his own body forever. Probably stuck somewhere it can't hurt anyone. Silence falls in the car as they wait. There's nothing more to say, really. Nothing more to say at all. Ending reached Shining, Alter 5.
Woo! Woo!
Woo, woo, woo! Let's see what happens when JJ survives.
Let's see.
Alright, so we're leaving through the door because we always listen to JJ. JJ knows what's up, unless it's his own route.
Yep. Or unless I forgot it in the early, because like the idea of JJ knowing what's going to happen kind of developed sort of later on.
I like that.
So like there are some early scenes in a row where it's like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But in general,
he knows what's up.
chair noises.
Chair noises. Alright, fine. We can go out the door, Chase says. I don't really think that's a good idea, Jackie says in a warning tone. Look, whoever did that to Marvin, they're just one person, probably, Chase says slowly. If we stick together, we should be fine. And they waited until you were unconscious so they're probably not going to do whatever. Jackie pauses. I guess that makes sense. Jade nods. Ooh, that was my reasoning exactly. And they didn't hurt Jackie while he was unconscious, even though they probably could. That also makes sense. Jackie hesitates. Okay, if everyone's okay with it, we can go through the door. Schneep? I just want to leave, Schneep says. We'll go through the door then, Jackie says decisively. I'll go first. He walks over to the door and unlocks it. The others crowd around him as he slowly pushes the door open. The hallway outside is empty. Do we run or be quiet? Jackie mutters. Run, Schneep whispers. Yeah, Chase agrees. JD nods. Alright, when I say go, we run for the stairs then. Jackie takes a deep breath. 1, 2, go! They rush out the room, hurrying down the stairs. Jackie in front, then JJ, then Chase, holding onto Schneep. Chase's eyes dart around as they arrive in the living room, expecting to see an axe-wielding maniac waiting for them, but the room is empty. They all run for the front door. Ducky reaches out, grabbing the doorknob, but it's locked. Shit! He curses, searching his pockets. His eyes widen in shock. I don't have the keys! What do you mean? JJ demands. I don't know, they're not in my pocket. Maybe they fell out when I got knocked out down there? I am not going back down there. Chase's voice cracks a bit. Can we break the door down? It looks pretty sturdy, but we can try. Jackie looks around. I dropped my phone. It might be better to go out the windows. I don't think those open either, Schneep says. Why? Shouldn't you? You should not need keys to open the door from inside. Just turn the knob thing. There is no knob thing. It's just another keyhole, Jackie says, pointing the doorknob. Indeed, there is a keyhole right above it. Huh? Jackie blinks. I could have sworn that wasn't there earlier. JJ shakes his head. It doesn't matter. We just need to find another way out of here. Break the windows, Schneep says. Like you suggested upstairs. Jackie nods. He runs over to the end table and picks something up. A clock, square and heavy looking. He throws it at the window, and it bounces right back and hits him in the head. He goes down instantly. Jackie! Schneep cries, rushing over. He starts checking his head for injury. Chase blinks. Was this imagination, or did the clock not actually bounce? It looked like it, instead, sharply changed directions midair. After a couple seconds, Jackie's eyes fly open and he sits up. Are you okay? Schneep asks. Yeah, but my head hurts. He shakes his head and stands up, moving in a jerky manner. We need the keys. They must be in the basement. I just said I'm not going back down there, Chase insists. Well, we clearly don't have many options, Jackie points out. I'm going. You don't have to come with me. No, we shouldn't split up. Jackie doubles back. Then let's all go down together, Jackie says. Sheep hesitates. Chase hesitates. Sheep and JJ also look reluctant. They all think that they've spent too much time in here already. They just want to leave, but do they need the keys? Are they really in the basement? To go to the basement, go to chapter 270. To refuse to go to the basement, do chapter 271. Let's do 270. Oh,
Ba-ba-da. Ah.
I think that only Art's watching. If you don't want ads, become a subscriber so you don't have to listen to the ads.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want to stop for 3 minutes because George is actually asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. Alright, we're gonna go to the basement. No, we're not going to the basement. We're not going to the basement. Bro, we are not going back down there. Deal with it, Chase says. And don't you dare go by yourself. Jackie stares at Chase, and then he looks over at JJ and Schneep, who both look just as stubbornly reluctant as Chase does. And Jackie's expression twists into something dark and unfamiliar. Chase takes a deep breath and takes a step back in surprise. Suddenly, Jackie lunges forward, tackling Chase to the ground. He yelps in surprise, but the sound is suddenly cut off as Jackie's hands wrap around his throat and start to squeeze. Jackie! Schneep gasps. He and JJ rush forward, grabbing his arms and pulling him off Chase. Jackie struggles, but with their combined effort, they gave Chase enough room to scramble out from under him. What are you doing? Jackie! I am not your fucking Jackie, he shrieks, fighting against Schneep and JJ. This stupid fucking body! Why can't the rest of you just die? The three of them exchange confused and worried glances. Jackie? She says in a hoarse voice. I said I'm not your Jackie! Jackie, or whoever this is, screeches. Chase, break open a window! Sheep shouts. Chase nods. He scrambles to his feet and grabs the clock that Jackie tried to use to break the window. The lights flicker above and then go out, but that doesn't stop Chase from throwing the clock through the window. It shatters immediately, and Chase haphazardly clears some of the glass from the window, cutting his hands a bit in the process. Come on! He shouts. On 3, JJ, Sheep says. 1, 2, 3! The two of them throw Jackie backwards across the floor and scramble to their feet. All 3 of them climb out the window. Chase first, then Schneep, then JJ, who pauses, looking back into the window. What are you doing? Chase says. Hold on. Something strange is happening, JJ says. Chase and Schneep reluctantly look towards the window and see Jackie sitting on the floor, swaying back and forth, a look of vague frustration on his face. Then he suddenly slumps over. What? Schneep mutters. After a moment, Jackie gets up again. He looks around confused and sees the others standing on the other side of the broken window. He scrambles on over. Hey! Are you guys going to leave me behind? Chase blinks. Jackie, do you know what just happened? Huh? What just happened? Jackie looks confused. The ghost possessed you, JJ says, the color draining from his face. That's what it was. That was it the whole time. I bet they did the same thing earlier. I think they killed Marvin. What? Snape gasped. Are you implying that Jackie killed Marvin? I wouldn't do that! Jackie protests, going pale. JJ shakes his head. But what if you were unconscious? What if the ghost took you over while you were like that? Jackie stares at him. I don't know why, but I feel... that feels right, somehow. He looks at Schneep. Do you believe this? I'm not sure, Schneep says slowly. But you did just try to attack Chase. Jackie continues to stare. Then takes a deep breath. You guys go wait in the car and try calling the police again. I'll stay here for a while. Are you sure? Chase asks quietly. Yeah, I'll just stay here, Jackie whispers. If I come out and start randomly attacking you, you can drive away. We'll stay close by, Schneep says. We promise. Jackie smiles, still looking mostly confused. Right, just go sit down. Reluctantly, the 3 of them turn and leave, heading for the car. Chase unlocks it, and they all sit inside. It takes him a couple tries to start the engine, but it turns over eventually. He makes sure the heat is on. It's a chilly night. Then he stares back at the dark cabin, listening as Schneep calls emergency in the passenger seat next to him. They will be here in an hour, Schneep says, hanging up the call. I wasn't sure what to tell them. They wouldn't believe it was about the ghosts, so I just told them everything else. We know, we heard, Chase mumbles. What's going to happen to Jackie once the police get here? Jay asks. Depends on if he acts aggressive or not, she mutters. Depending on that, they will either get him to the hospital or the police station. Either place will probably give him a psych evaluation. Maybe once he's away from the cabin, the ghost will leave him alone? Chase says hopefully. I'm not sure about that. JJ signs slowly. And though Chase doesn't want to admit it, he's not sure either. Best case scenario, Jackie's whole life is tainted by this one strange night. Worst case scenario, he might have to fight for control for his own body forever. Probably stuck somewhere and can't hurt anyone. Silence falls in the car as they all wait. There's nothing more to say, really. Nothing more to say at all. Shining Ulster 4! Okay, let's see what happens if we go to the basement. Probably death. No, it's another poltergeist ending. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so so for the most part, most of the time they happen in pairs of Poltergeist and Shining.
Yeah.
But there are a few like oddball ones.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorites is Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity is good. I'm trying to remember how we get that.
Like everyone has to die, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, maybe I can find the path myself. Oh my god, I got logged
I
out
feel like we've
of
read
Archive of My Own?
We've read that one on stream before, though?
Maybe. Maybe it was one of the early ones we did.
Isn't there one... Is Paranormal Activity the one I'm thinking about where, he kind of teams up with Chase, in a way?
Sorry, you cut out for a second. What?
He kind of pairs up with Chase, in a way?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. I feel like we've read that on stream. But it is good.
Hee.
How many unique endings are in Jackie's? Yeah, Poltergeist. Poltergeist and Shining, with a couple alters depending on what we choose. Paranormal Activity.
I think it's, okay, so everyone has a winning condition, a losing condition, and an apologia one. So that's 3 already. And then we have those 2. And I think they come in even pairs. So I think the last one is Paranormal Activity. So I think there are 6 unique ones.
Okay. I don't know if we've ever read Jackie's Apologia. I'm trying to remember how to get there.
Maybe. Well, I think I remember this actually. It's kind of like a it's very awkward, and he like dies accidentally, and it's very sad actually.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How do we get that one?
I'm looking.
I'm just taking everything I mean, not want to go over to Georgia and just pet her. Because she's sleeping.
Okay. Okay, I think obviously Marvin can't die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. We actually barely missed it, I think. We when we chose to make the choice that caused Schneep to die, that's when we diverged from the
Oh,
road.
okay. So that's... I remember
I have to go to the bathroom, actually. Do you mind if I go?
Yeah!
Yeah.
We could do another...
Alright.
ad break
break?
real fast, yeah.
Alright. Be right back.
Hello, future VOD watchers, which might be me. You might want to skip the next 3 minutes, unless I decide to talk to myself. Hello. Talking to myself is fun sometimes. And they don't have a Marvin ego pin? Marvin. Oh my god, an anti-hyena. I thought I was the only one that thought of Andy as hyena. I love that. Cheetah chase. Oh my god, that fits him so good. A sneak rat. Bim bunny. Oh, Jackie is a cardinal. Oh my god, a wolf and a mouse fruit is honestly so cute. I'm not sure I like everything here enough that I want to buy them for $1. I'm not saying they're not good, it's just like, I'm like, money's tight. I need to make some more merch. I always get like up in my head like, I don't know what to make. Yeah. Chat, how are you guys liking this format for a Choose Your Adventure of us just reading a bunch of endings in one route? I think they're fun. But if you liked our other one of like reading one route at a time, let us know in the comments when I post this. Also, let us know if your dog likes the stream, or your cat, or your bunny. I don't know why we like that joke. I think it's funny. It's funny. That's why we like it. It's funny. The Brits don't have cicadas? I'm looking at Instagram while I wait. It's kind of relaxing despite it trying to be scary.
I'm back.
Hello!
I kept accidentally. This mouse kind of sucks. I keep double clicking.
Like double clicking.
I'm using my old one. Yeah. I'm using my old one that I used my new one for when I visited you guys, and there were no problems with it. But I gotta use this one until it dies.
Yeah. Fair. Alright, let's get an apologia in here.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Woo, woo, woo!
Perfect. We should have just enough music, I think. Alright, so we're starting up in the upstairs bathroom. So this is going back where we can either explore downstairs or upstairs, after... Oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah. So Chase is supposed to go either explore the basement.
He's supposed to go with
yeah.
Schneep. He's supposed to go upstairs. If he stays in the basement, yeah.
He goes, yeah, he needs to go to Schneep. Like JJ suggested. Alright, I mean, the ground floor is fine. It's just weird that you chose for me, Chase says slowly. That's not really like you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that, JJ says. Well, now that it's sorted, I'll be going, I guess, Jackie heads for the basement staircase. What about the food? Schneep asks. Yeah, I'm surprised you're so eager to avoid pizza, Marvin says. If you guys will remember, there wasn't enough room in the oven for my pizza anyway, so... Jackie shrugs. Anyway, JD, you coming? JD nods. Good luck, guys. He sighs as he follows Jackie down to the basement. The remaining three linger, watching the pair of them disappear down the staircase. Well,
excuse me.
Bless you. Well, now that no one is going to stop me, I am finally going to take care of the food, Schneep says, resuming his walk towards the kitchen. If the pizza's burnt, it's all your fault, you know. Oh, don't be like that, Doc, Chase laughs. Lauren looks around. Not too much to explore out here, is there? It's all open. He shrugs. Might as well check everywhere for anything weird. Then he heads to the first floor bathroom. Chase, check the closet. Actually, I think I'm gonna help Schneep out, Chase says. He can't exactly carry 3 pieces on his own. Alright, go on then. I'll check the closet myself. Chase hurries in the kitchen after Schneep. It's a nice enough room with more of the rustic theming, though he noticed that the countertops are made of fancy-looking green marble. The oven is embedded in the wall. Its door is about 3 feet off the ground. Schneep glances at him. Thank you for the help, by the way. I appreciate that you're offering instead of fucking off on a ghost hunt. Chase laughs. No problem, man. I'm not that hungry, but it seems like a bad idea to just leave food in the oven. He looks up at the ceiling. Though this place does have a smoke detector, so I guess there's that, I guess. Hopefully there is no smoke, Schneep says, looking through the oven until he finds a pair of oven mitts. Well, how does the food look? Chase walks up to the oven, intending to peer through the window of the door, only to stop as he gets closer. Heat is radiating from the oven, which is normal, but it feels a bit too hot. He looks at the window and only sees bright light coming from the inside. That's not normal. That's not normal. If you can't even see the food, that's not a good sign. Schneep? I don't think we should open this. What do you mean? Schneep walks over. What do you mean? What do you mean? Chase says. Look at it! He points at the oven window. I think there's a fire in there. Schneep takes a few steps closer to the oven, then gasps and scrambles backwards. I think you're right. I didn't notice. I didn't think about checking. Well, maybe you should have. Chase looks around. Marvin! Fire! What? Marvin's voice shouts from the living room.
Excuse me again?
Bless you. Footsteps rapidly approach as he runs over, appearing in the archway of the dining room. Where? In the oven. I think it's contained for now, but if we open it, the fire's probably going to explode out. Explode out? Is that possible? I suppose if there is a sudden influx of oxygen. Yes? Steve stammers. But then, what do we do? Turn it off! Marvin shouts. He runs over, reaching for the dials that controls the oven. No, wait, I am the one with the mitts, Schneep says, holding an arm out to stop Marvin. It is probably quite hot, so I will do it. He reaches out and turns the dials all the way down, grimacing a bit and sharply withdrawing once he's done. It is hot enough even through these. I assumed the heat was normal, but I suppose not. Okay. Chase looks around, panicking. We need to put it out, I think. Don't use water. We don't know if it's a grease fire. Maybe there's an extinguisher somewhere in the cabin? Maybe it'll go out on its own if we don't open the door? Marvin suggests, also panicking. Do you think we can afford to wait? Do you think there's really a fire extinguisher? Both of you, shut up! Schneep snaps. It is no time to argue. This is the time to decide. Chase and Marvin stop shouting and stare at him, waiting for him to continue. To look for a fire extinguisher, go to chapter 126. To wait for the fire to go out on its own, go to chapter 127. I think we waited for the fire to go out last time. So let's see what happens when we get the fire extinguisher. That's not it. There has to be an extinguisher, Schneep insists. This cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. There must be one for emergencies. Okay, where do we look then? Chase asks. There definitely wasn't any in the bedrooms, and there's not one in here. He just around the kitchen. The basement, maybe? Marvin says, or outside. Here, Chase, you check around the house. I'll run downstairs to get JJ and Jackie. Chase nods, and both of them run out of the kitchen. When he dashes to the front door, Marvin heads straight for the basement and disappears down the staircase. Chase glances back at him and then turns to the front door. He grabs the doorknob, turning it, and then runs to the door as it seems firmly shut. What? He breathes. He tries the door again, but it's definitely not opening. Did we lock the door? What, Chase? Schneep points his head out of the kitchen. Did we lock the door? I don't think we did. Then why is it locked now? Chase tries again, and the door still remains firmly shut. Where are the keys? Does Jackie still have them? I think so, she stammers. Fuck it. There's no time to ask Jackie about that. There's a fucking fire. Chase runs for one of the bedroom windows, one of the living room windows, searching for a way to open it, but there isn't one. That feels weird. He checks all the front-facing windows, but finds the same thing. No latches or locks in sight. Even though they look there, decide to slide open. A scream rings through the house. Chase and Schneep both whirl towards the basement stairs. Marvin and JJ rush upstairs, and Marvin quickly slams the door behind them, pressing his back to it. What the fuck? Chase gasps. What happened? Where's Jackie? Schneep adds. Still down there, Marvin gasps. And he's gone fucking crazy. What? Chase can't even process what you just said. It's so different from everything he knows about Jackie. What do you mean? JJ shakes his head, looking stunned. He's clutching his arm to him, and then Schneep gasps, noticing the blood staining his white sleeve. Jameson, you are injured. I think Jackie did that, Marvin says, glancing back at JJ. JJ nods. He signs quickly, emotions blurring together. We were searching the power box room. He saw a loose wire coming from a cable. He touched it, thrown back, hitting the wall, and when he got up, he was different. Before anyone can ask what that means, slam! The basement door bursts open, shoving Marvin to the side. Jackie stands in the doorway, though there's something different about the way he stands, something in the slump of his shoulders and the way he's leaning. He's breathing heavily and clutching an axe in one hand, resting its blade against the ground. You are ruining everything, he growls out. Jackie? She whispers, No! Jackie snarls and lunges forward, swinging the axe to the nearest person, at Marvin. Whoa! Marvin ducks and the axe takes a chunk out of the plaster wall behind him. Jackie, what the fuck is happening? Fucking die already! Jackie shouts. Marvin hurriedly... Oh, hi, Georgia. You have a good nap?
Doggy. Doggy.
Can you get out the door?
Doggy.
Can you figure it out? You wanna leave? Go on. Figure it out. You can get out. There you go. Smart girl, you got it. Go on. Go on, you can do it. She started not to go for the door, but then wouldn't go out until I... Silly puppy. Anyway. Fucking die already! Jackie shouts. Marvin hurriedly runs out of his reach. Even just one of you! Jackie runs at Marvin and then switches course all of a sudden and dives at Schneep as Marvin sprints past him. Schneep yelps and dives out of the way, his glasses falling off his face as he lands hard on the ground. Jackie raises the axe to bring it down on him, but Marvin grabs him from behind. Jackie snarls and elbows him in the face, causing his head to snap backwards and him to let go and stumble back. Chase rushes over and helps Schneep up, pulling him away from Jackie. Marvin recovers, and the three of them all rush across the room, meeting JJ as he tries opening up one of the windows. Locked, he signs. They're not locked. They won't open, Chase says. But the door is locked. Jackie laughs a laugh that sends chills down Chase's spine. That's not how Jackie laughs. Of course it is, he gasps out. Even now, I can do that at least. We need to hide somewhere, Sheep gasps. The group looks around the room in unison. They're standing close by the first floor bathroom, but that's small and has no window. The only real options are the two staircases, upstairs or downstairs. Jackie is baring his teeth at the group in a feral grin, tightening his grip on the axe. There's not much time. To hide upstairs, go to chapter 192, and to hide in the basement, go to chapter 193. I'm pretty sure the basement leads to us finding the book.
Yeah,
which is the good,
that sounds right.
Which is the good ending. So we should go the opposite.
I think we hide upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yippee! Death and destruction.
Yippee! Creepy sounds.
Up! Chase shouts, pushing the others towards the upstairs staircase. None of them resist, quickly heading up the steps. No, you don't, Jackie screeches, running towards them. Chase glances over his shoulder one more time, flinching as he sees the rage on Jackie's face, and hurries up the stairs as well. Jackie's right on their tail. The group rushes into the first door they see, the one leading to Chase's bedroom. Chase slams the door shut behind them and locks it. Barely in time, too, as Jackie slams against it. He screams wordlessly, bang, 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 bang. His fists pound against the door. You think you could get away from me? There's no way out of there, you fucking morons! Chase spins around to look at the others. It's true. There's no other entrance to the bedroom, but... The window? Schneep whispers, pointing at it. Marvin hurries over, testing it out. It won't open, he hisses. What? Chase gasps. I checked it out when I chose this room. It can definitely open. Well, I don't see a latch anywhere. Chase runs across the room, also checking out the window. It should just open outward. There isn't a lock. Wait, what? He tries pushing on the glass, but doesn't feel it give at all. That's impossible. On the other side of the door, Jackie laughs. You're in my house now, he taunts. Everything here listens to me, even stuck in this useless body. Stuck in this body, JJ repeats slowly. The others don't say anything, also processing what Jackie just said. Bang, 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 bang. Let me in. Jackie laughs at it in his. You might as well. I'll kill you quickly if you let me in. Slowly if you don't. Sheep shudders. You aren't Jackie. Took you this fucking long, you psycho? No, I'm not. Bang, 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 bang. But I will be soon, and you can't stop me. Like hell we can't, Marvin snaps. He looks around at the others. Okay, so that's the ghost, isn't it? He whispers. I don't want to say it, but Sheep trails off.
What?
Huh?
Discord disconnected me for a second. That's I'm good. I'm back.
Okay. What do we do? Chase asks, his hushed words almost drowned out by the continuous banging. Call a priest for an exorcism? JJ suggests. I don't think any of us know a priest. Not personally. Then abruptly, the banging on the door stops. The four of them slowly turn to look at the closed door, eyes wide, waiting. Chase expects a hole to be broken through the door at any second, and for Jackie to stick his face in a real here, to stick his face in it in a real here's Johnny moment, but nothing. Okay, Marvin breathes. What do we do? I know there are spells to get rid of spirits, but I don't know any of them. Google them? Chase suggests. I guess it's better than anything else. It can be really hard to sort through the fake shit, but I know some reliable websites. Marvin talks as he takes his phone out of his pocket and starts searching. The doorknob rattles. The group all tenses up, turning to look at the closed door. The door judders as someone tries to pull it open from the other side, but it's locked. Guys? Jackie's voice calls. Are you in there? None of them say anything. The door judders again. Guys? Jackie says again, more panic in his voice. I'm really confused. I think I got knocked out or something. Did you guys bring me up here? Jackie? Chase says. Oh, thank God. Jackie says, breathing a sigh of relief. You are in there. The door's locked. Can you let me in? We're not falling for that, Marvin snarls. What the hell? Falling for what? Jackie asks, confused. What happened? Something happened, I know that. I wasn't upstairs. And I am now, and there's this... He trails off. Can you guys please open the door for me? I feel like someone's watching me. Jackie, are you serious? Chase asks quietly. Yeah, of course. It's really freaking me out. There might be someone here. Or maybe it's a ghost? No, that's not what I mean, Chase says. Do you not remember what just happened? Huh? No, of course not. Like I said, I think I got knocked out. I probably shouldn't have touched that loose wire. Jackie laughs nervously. Was this all a joke then? Sheep asks. What was a joke? The ghost? No, I'm pretty sure that's real. It feels real. We're not letting you in, Marvin says. You can't pretend like everything is normal after that. The fuck are you guys talking about? No, really, I don't know what you're talking about. Should I? The confusion in Jackie's voice certainly seems real. Can I just... I don't want to be alone out here. Can I come in? And so does the fear. Marvin looks back at the others. This has to be a trick, he says in sign language. What if Jackie really is confused, though? Sheep says. What if he's awake now, and he didn't mean for it to happen? It still happened, and it might happen again. JJ shakes his head. Whatever this is, it's clearly not Jackie's fault. We can't just leave him out there. Well, we can, actually, Steve says, tilting his head. He shakes his head. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. There's only one choice, Marvin insists. The moment we open the door, he's gonna swing that axe at us again. Are you guys still there? Jackie asks, his voice sounding small. Could this be a trick? Or is this Jackie Is Jackie really back to normal? Chase keeps staring at the door while the others are arguing around him. To let him in, go to chapter 276. To not let him in, go to chapter 277.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, shoot.
You okay? Oh, hi, Georgia.
I'm fine. I dropped something.
Okay. Dude, did you drop something?
Did you drop something?
Yeah!
Anyway, I'm pretty sure you don't let him in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Welcome back. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hi. Nice. I'll go back to baby's toys, okay? This is where we don't listen to our friends and we pay for it. Always listen to the power of friendship.
Unless one of them is holding the other at hostage point.
Yeah. Sorry, Jackie, Chase says, staring at the door. We have to be safe. Safe! Safe! What the fuck did that mean? Jackie's voice cracked. Maybe you really don't remember, Chase stammers. You tried to attack us just now. What? This isn't funny, Jackie shouts. He tries opening the door again, but the rope holds it closed. It's not a joke, it's true, Chase insists. You know us. We wouldn't keep going with a joke if it was really upsetting you. Or I wouldn't. And if these guys wanted to, I'd ruin it. I just don't understand. Jackie's voice sounds thick. Chase can picture his friend holding back tears. The image breaks his heart. I wouldn't. Never. I never do something like that. Why don't I remember? Marvin hesitates. But then he glances at the others. This might be the ghost tripping us, he signs. Even now. The ghost must be a really good actor then, Schneep says, staring at the door with concern. Can I just come in? Jackie asks quietly. I want to make sure you guys are okay. We're all fine, Jackie, Chase says. Speak for yourself, JJ signs behind him, blood still leaking from the cut on his arm. Okay, I have to be sure. The doorknob rattles. Just unlock the door for a moment. I won't come in. I'll just wait out here. It'll all be fine, I promise.
Oh shoot, I didn't realize that picks up. Okay.
Oh no, you're good.
Hang on.
I was also listening to sounds in my own house. Chase shivers a little. Was that really the ghost trying to trick them? We can't do that, Jackie. Please? Please? The doorknob rattles again. Come on, guys. You're really freaking me out with all this talk. Bang, 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 bang. All four of them flinch as Jackie hits the door. Just let me in. Let me in. New plan. We're going out the window and getting out of here, Marvin signs. You said it wouldn't open, Schneep points out. Marvin looks around the room frantically. He grabs the digital clock from the nightstand and punches the window with it. Once, twice, 3 times. Crack! The window shatters. What the fuck? Jackie says from behind the door. He tries to get in again, but the door rattling in his frame. Are you guys okay? That's it. I don't care anymore. I'm bringing the door down. Marvin's eyes go wide with alarm. He clears the broken glass from the window frame as best he can, then swings his legs through the opening. I'm going. You guys follow if you want, he says. Wait, Marvin! Chase gasps. Too late. Marvin jumps out the window and disappears from sight. The other 3 rush from the window and peer out. Marvin is on the ground outside, hurriedly getting up and staggering out of the way. He looks up and waves at them. Bang! Something solid and heavy crashes against the door. The other three all flinch and look back towards it. That's not the sturdiest door in the world. Someone could get through with enough persistence, especially someone like Jackie, who's pretty strong. Okay, let's go, Chase whispers, shouts, getting onto the windowsill. Careful, Chase, JJ says. Make sure you're not falling head first. I'll be careful, Chase promises, and slides out the window. A rush of air, and then he hits the ground, crumbling painfully. He gasps from the pain of the impact, but manages to get to his feet and run towards Marvin. Up at the window, shadows move. And after a moment, JJ climbs out, falling and landing heavily on the ground. He gets out of the way so that Schneep can do the same. Okay, what now? Chase says. The car. Schneep gasps. He might come out the window too. The four of them rushed around the house. Chase winces slightly as the fast movement just makes his knees hurt more, but there's no time. He glances back over his shoulder and sees a figure wearing a red fall from the window, landing flat, pausing for a moment, and then quickly getting to his feet again. Go! Marvin urges as the car comes into sight. Chase grabs...
Shoot.
You okay?
I think I just realized I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
In directing us.
Ah.
Yep, okay, I just looked at the screen, yep. This is the wrong ending.
This is a poltergeist, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, might as well. Finish up.
Yeah, let's just finish it. Honestly, after this, I'm getting really tired.
Okay. Then let's see what the other one is real fast.
Yeah, because if it's not that...
Here's the Apologia.
Is that the one where he...
This is the Apologia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, this two don't let him in? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think that was the confusing thing. It's like, depending on the location, something different happens. And I think I directed us to... I think upstairs was not the location after all.
Oh, we had to go back downstairs.
Yeah, I think so.
That's weird, though. I feel like we should have been able to find the book.
I think that it's Apologia paired with the I just checked the end is called Exorcist because of course it is. I think it's those two paired together.
You're cutting out a bit.
Oh shoot, well I don't want... basically, the ending where you save Jackie is paired up with the ending where he dies.
Oh. I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think maybe this is the ending where Andy wins?
Yeah.
In this pair?
Yeah. So I was scrolling through. The only difference is they do go and they tie a rope to the door like they do upstairs. And then he's trying to swing the axe through the door. And then he finds a grimoire. And then it's the same thing where he, like, goes to the door and he's like, hey, guys, can you let me in? I feel like... I don't know if we've ever saved Jackie on stream before.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Okay, so let me read this and then we'll go read Apologia.
Yeah.
We'll stop before midnight. Alright. So we go to hide in the basement. Quick, over here! Marvin rushes for the basement staircase, gesturing for the others to follow him. They do, all running through the door. Schneep, the last one though, slams the door behind them. And seconds later, a heavy weight slams against the door as Jackie runs into it. You fucking idiots! He screams. There's no way out of there! Another one of those strange laughs that doesn't sound like him. The door shakes as his fists pound against it. Might as well let me in right now. Schneep grits his teeth, holding the door closed. Someone finds a way to secure the door. Got it, Chase nods. When you guys come with me to look, someone else stay here and help. He turns and hurries down the stairs. Once he reaches the bottom, he looks around and sees JJ behind him, breathing a bit heavily after the run down the stairs. I'll start at the end. You start here, he says, and then runs past Chase and down the hall. Chase opens the nearest door, the one to the room with the power box. This place is full of cardboard boxes. Surely they can block the door with those? No, wait, the door opens outward, not inward. Jackie just pull the door open and knock over the boxes as he gets inside. For a moment, Chase pauses, really processing the fact that his friend was suddenly trying to kill them. This couldn't be real, could it? But it was. He shakes himself out of it and starts looking around the boxes. Maybe he can find something to hold the door shut? He searches quickly until he finds a length of rope. What was that doing here? No time to think about it. This could be useful. He grabs the coil of rope and runs back up the stairs. Marvin and Schneep are still at the top, but the banging has stopped. Guys, yes, could this help? Rope? Marvin blinks in surprise. Who the fuck just has rope lying around? And how's that gonna help us? No, I think we could use it, Schneep says. Chase, hurry, hand me one end. Chase does so, and Schneep hurriedly wraps it around the doorknob, securing it with a knot. Now pull it tight and tie the other end to the banister. Oh, right, it'll stop him from opening it. Chase nods. He pulls the rope taut and winds the other end around the railing attached to the wall. Bang! The door suddenly shudders as something heavy is thrown against it. Fuck you, Jackie's voice says. If I have to break the fucking door down, I will! Bang, bang, bang. More sounds. That must be Jackie swinging the axe at the door. Chase shivers and finishes tying the rope, making sure it's secure. He, Marvin, and Schneep all stare, tense, as at the closed doors it fights against the door frame. He's expecting a hole to be broken through the door at any second, and for Jackie to stick his face in a real "here's Johnny" moment, but instead, the banging abruptly stops. Not long after, footsteps climb up the stairs behind them. They all turn to see JJ rushing up the steps, breathing heavily. Did you figure something out? He asks. There's a book tucked under his arm, which makes the signing a bit awkward. Yeah, Chase nods. The door swings out, so we couldn't block it. But we used this rope and it should hold it closed. Jackie, what are you doing? Schneep shouts at the door. Why are you doing this? No answer. JJ, what's that? Marvin points to the book JJ is holding. Bark!
Dogs.
Doggies.
No! No!
My mom's just going, what are you barking at?
Well, that's a good question. What are they barking at?
Only God knows.
And them. It's a secret between them and God.
Hi, Winnie. JJ, what's that? Marvin points to the book JJ is holding. In response, JJ holds it out for him to take. Marvin does so and opens it up. His eyes widen. This is a grimoire. For witchcraft spells and rituals. Where did you find this? Behind a bookcase down there. JJ indicates the basement, no doubt, meaning the room at the end of the hallway. It looked like it was hidden on purpose, so I thought it might be important. Did you hear my mom?
Nobody's here. It's dark outside.
Woman, go tell. Oh, it's okay. Behind a group, it looked like it was hidden on purpose, so it might be important. She raises an eyebrow. How? We are stuck in the basement. I do not think there are other entrances down here. Our friend has become an axe-wielding killer intent on killing us. We need to call the police. You know, Schneep, I'm starting to get tired of your attitude, Marvin says. I know it's hard to accept, but maybe open your mind a little? Maybe there really is a spirit in this cabin. One that doesn't fucking like us, and maybe... He swallows a lump in his throat and whispers, maybe it's possessed Jackie? Schneep stammers. He suddenly looks really pale. Chase puts a hand on Schneep's shoulder. It's really hard to believe. He knows that, but there might be a chance. If that's the case, maybe there's a spell that can help, Marvin says, flipping through his pages. You are clinging to whatever you can, Schneep says. Henrik, JJ interrupts. We can still try to calling the police again, but there's no harm in him at least looking, is there? If there isn't a spirit, a spell can't make things worse, can it? I suppose, Schneep says slowly. The doorknob rattles. The group all tenses up, turning to look at the closed door. The door judders as someone tries to pull it open from the other side, but is stopped by the rope. Guys? Jackie's voice calls out. Are you down there? None of them say anything. The door judders again. Guys? Jackie says again, more panic in his voice. I'm really confused. I think I got knocked out or something. Did you guys leave me on the couch? Chase? Chase, hello? Jackie? Chase says?
I think it's getting really late.
Oh, thank God, Jackie says, breathing a bit of relief. You are down there. The door is stuck. I guess you did that? Can I? We're not falling for that, Marvin snarls. What the hell? Falling for what? Jackie asks, confused. What happened? Something happened, I know that. I wasn't upstairs, and now I am, and there's this... He trails off. Can you guys please open the door for me? I feel like someone's watching me.
Oh, I just realized. That's a typo.
Which one?
I wasn't upstairs, now I am. I think I just copy-pasted it, and I forgot to correct it.
Maybe it's because I wasn't... Well, it kind of makes sense. He was in the basement. And technically this is downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
It's upstairs. It makes sense for me.
Okay. Good to know it's explainable.
Yeah. Jackie, are you serious? Yeah, of course. It was really freaking me out. There might be someone here, or maybe it's a ghost? No, that's not what I mean, Chase says. Do you not remember what just happened? Huh? No, of course not. Like I said, I think I got knocked out. I probably shouldn't have touched that loose wire. Jackie laughs nervously. Was this all a joke then? She asks. What a joke? The ghost? No, I'm pretty sure that's real. It feels real. We're not letting you in, Mervin says. You can't pretend like everything is normal after that. What the fuck are you guys talking about? No, really. I don't know what you're talking about. Should I? The confusion in Jackie's voice certainly seems real. I don't want to be alone up here. Can I come down with you? And so does the fear. Lauren looks back at the others. This has to be a trick, he says in sign language. What if Jackie really is confused, though? Schneep says. What if he didn't really mean for it to happen? It still happened, and it might happen again. JD shakes his head. Whatever this is, it's clearly not Jackie's fault. We can't just leave him out there. Well, we can, actually, Schneep says, tilting his head. He shakes his head. Sorry, I don't know what to do. There's only one choice, Marvin insists. The moment we open the door, he's gonna swing that axe at us again. Are you guys still there? Jackie asks, his voice sounding small. Could this be a trick? Is Jackie really back to normal? Chase keeps staring at the door while the others argue around him. To keep him out, go to chapter 278. To let him in, go to chapter 279.
Oh, do you have a baby?
Georgia has
baby.
A toy in her mouth. She always grabs like little toys that she can like keep in her mouth. And we call them her babies. Because when she was a puppy, they were as big as her mouth. And they're all Christmas themed since we got her around Christmas.
You're gonna knock the Santa off, baby. Not your baby. Not your baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Wee Wee. What do you want, baby girl? What do you want? Hi, honey. Do you want attention? You're interrupting me and my breathing. Come on, I have to either save Jackie or kill him. So,
should we end on a good ending?
Or should we not?
Should we not? Well, if we're going by chapters, the bad ending's first and then the good ending.
Yeah, and we also said like you said we didn't ever.
I don't think we have
Apologia, so why not?
I don't think we've ever gotten to these. So let's do it. And then we'll end off for the night.
Let's see what it is.
Sorry, Jackie, Chase says, staring at the door. We have to be safe. Safe? Safe? What the fuck does that mean? Jackie's voice cracked. Maybe you don't remember, Chase stammers. But you just tried to attack us just now. What? This isn't funny, Jackie shouts. He tries opening the door again, but the rope holds it closed. It's not a joke, it's true, Chase insists. You know us. We wouldn't keep going on with a joke if it wasn't really upsetting you. Or I wouldn't. And if these guys wanted to, I'd ruin it. No, I just don't understand. Jackie's voice sounds thick. Chase can just picture his friend holding back tears, and the image breaks his heart. I wouldn't. Never. I never do something like that. Why don't I remember? Jackie looks at the others. Tell him it might be the ghost. The ghost, Snape repeats. You mean, you agree that it might have possessed him? What? Jackie asks. No, that's... How could I have seen the ghost if it was possessing me? 'Cause it would have been in my head, not out here. Not necessarily, Marvin says slowly. He flips through the pages of the book, the grimoire, he called it. Maybe you didn't see the ghost, or you did, but it was an illusion of some sort. Because the ghost was manipulating your senses. If it's all in your head, it could be possible. Jackie is quiet for a while. Well, if that's true, how do we get it out? He whispers. I don't want... It's probably a good thing that you guys are down there, actually. You're right. Though the ghost might be able to open the door if he's able to push down bookshelves and everything. We are keeping an eye on what we have set up here, Sheep says, looking at the rope. We will be sure nothing changes. Still, how do we fix this? Marvin found a book that might help, Chase says slowly. I'm not sure if it will, Marvin says, but it looks like there's some powerful spells in here. Wait a moment, this one's marked. It has the corner of the page folded over. He lifts to that page and his eyes widen. The expulsion of unwanted spirits? Suddenly, the lights go out. On the other side of the door, Jackie cries out. There's a solid thunk sound, and the four of them hear him fall to the floor with a heavy thump. Jackie? Chase calls. Silence. Someone go down and turn on the power again, Sheep stammers. No, actually, I will do it myself. He turns and hurries down the staircase, taking out his phone and using it for light. The remaining three stay where they are. Chase takes out his own phone and turns on the flashlight. Jackie? He says again. Jackie? There's still no answer. The light turns on again. Sheep returns, walking up the stairs again. JJ turns to look at him. Did you see anything interesting? No, just the fuse box. Sheep shakes his head. Why? Do you think we should look around some more down there? Maybe some of us, but somebody should stay up here to keep talking with Jackie, JJ says. Doesn't sound like Jackie wants to talk anymore, Marvin mutters. Dread suddenly fills Chase's stomach. He lunges for the doorknob, untying the rope. Chase! Marvin gasps and then he throws the door open and tumbles out, literally, as he trips over something. His phone and his flashlight go flying out of his hand, beam flailing wildly. He hurries to grab it, then looks back at what he tripped over, and the beam from the flashlight lands on Jackie's face. Blood is pouring from a wound on his head, forming a puddle on the ground. His eyes are open and glassy. Marvin inhales sharply. Jackie? JJ presses his hands to his mouth, horrified. Sheep is immediately by Jackie's side, pressing 2 fingers to his neck. He waits. Then he shifts position slightly. I cannot find the pulse, he whispers. I must be looking somewhere wrong, or maybe it's just weak in the neck for him. He picks up Jackie's wrist, feeling for a pulse there. Color drains from his face. He holds a hand up to Jackie's mouth and nose, feeling for breath. 9. This cannot be. What happened? I don't... Marvin shakes his head slowly. Chase lowers his phone. The lights are on in the living room. He's not sure why he kept pointing the flashlight at Jackie, lighting up that expressionless face. His eyes refuse to fully take in the sight, and they start to wander. Until they see something. Look, he whispers and points. There's a table clock on the ground nearby. Chase remembers seeing it on a small table by the front windows. And indeed, when he glanced back over, it's not there anymore. The clock is heavy, made of metal, and one of its corners is splattered with blood. Did that hit him? Chase whispers. Did someone throw that at him? But who? Why? Did the ghost just kill him? Chase asks quietly. Maybe he didn't mean to? JJ guesses. None of them move. They all just stare, waiting for something to happen. Sheep staggers to his feet. Without a word, he disappears. He turns, disappearing into the bathroom. No one stops him. They know he needs time alone. JJ also turns away from the sight. His eyes are filling with tears. I want to look around the basement, he says. Though it's clear he also needs time alone. He disappears down the steps, shoulders shaking silently. Marvin takes a deep breath. He bends over and gently lifts up Jackie's body. Then he carries it to the sofa and lays it down, crossing his arms over each other and closing his eyes. Someone has to call emergency. Marvin says distantly. Tell them. I don't know. What do we tell them? Chase shakes his head. He stays where he is, but he takes his phone out. I'll say there's been an accident. His voice doesn't sound like his own. Is he talking? I feel so far. This can't be real. Jackie can't be. Why? Why did it have to happen this way? He's not aware that the phone call is done until he's already hanging up. People will be coming now. He could remember how long it would take them. Footsteps. They all turn towards the sound and see JJ returning from the basement. His eyes are bloodshot and he's breathing heavily. But strangely, he's also carrying something. JJ walks over and sets it down on the coffee table. Marvin turns around to look at it. She leaves the bathroom and Chase stands over and walks over.
Hello.
Hello.
Georgia brought me her baby.
Baby.
It's a CD player. A round black CD player. There's some duct
For a
tape-
second, I thought you were talking about what Georgia got you.
No, it's a Santa plushie.
Hi, you have your baby? Go get it. Good girl. Oh, happy girl. Do you want me to play with you?
It's a CD player, a brown black CD player. There's some duct tape on top of it with black marker writing that reads, "Play me if something bad happens." What is this? Steve mutters. JJ shakes his head. I'm not sure. It was sort of near where that book was. Marvin glances back toward the spot where he dropped the book. It's still there, lying next to the puddle of blood. Right. Well, play it then, Chase mumbles. JD nods. He presses the play button. For a moment, there's just static. Then it clears up and they hear a familiar voice. The voice of their friend Jack. He's been with me for years, he says, voice trembling. Ever since I was a kid and my family first went on vacation here. I don't know why it was me, instead of anyone else who's ever been in this house, or even others in my family, but I don't know. I wouldn't wish this on anyone else, even though it's... I don't know. The point is, sometimes my actions aren't my own. They're his. I can fight against it, but it's exhausting. And he wants me tired. It's easiest to take control then. Then abruptly, it becomes static again. The foreman will stare blankly at the CD player, waiting for it to clear. But it doesn't. It just ends. Is that all? Steve asks in a hoarse voice. I guess, Marvin says. Jack knew about this ghost? Chase whispers. It took control of him sometimes? He glances at Jackie's body. While he was tired, JJ says. That explains some things, I guess. Jackie got knocked out after touching that wire. That's when it took control. It tried to knock him out again, but tears well in his eyes again. He finds himself unable to finish the sentence. Jamie, you are still bleeding, Steve says quietly. I found a first aid kit in the bathroom. Let's go use it. He reaches over and gently grabs JJ's arms. JJ lets himself be pulled off. Marvin and Chase stay where they are, staring at the CD player. Chase wonders why Jack didn't warn them. He wonders if there's a real reason Jack isn't here. But he doesn't wonder for long. The answers don't really matter. And he reached Apologia 2 out of 5.
Why are you dogs obsessed with my pool shoes? This is not a toy. I bought water shoes for the water park, and I swear when I was putting them on yesterday at Annie's, Pax kept trying to eat them, and now Georgia has taken one and was chewing on it. This is not a toy.
They like the foam, maybe. If it's foam. I don't know if it is.
It's like a netting kind of thing.
Mmm.
Good catch. Oh, good catch. Good catch, baby. You're so talented. Give me that, baby. Give me that.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up reading this one thing and then I'll go play with you. She's like, what, like 20 more minutes? What? I want to play now. Too bad. We're saving Jackie. With the power of friendship,
Hell yeah.
we believed in him. Okay. Suddenly, Chase darts forward and unties the rope around the door handle. Schneep gasps. Chase, what are you? What does it look like I'm doing? Chase snaps. He drops the rope on the floor and pushes open the door. On the other side, Jackie jumps back, giving it room to swing open. He looks pale and genuinely shaken. Hey, he says. If you guys don't want me down there, I won't go down there. But can you at least explain what's going on? Marvin, JJ, and Schneep crowd around behind Chase. While Marvin's eyes are narrowed in suspicion, Schneep is curious and JJ is concerned. Do you really not remember? JJ asks. No! What are you guys talking about? Jackie glances around. Did I do something? Because I really just remember blacking out after getting shocked by that wire. JJ, you were there. You backed me up. JJ shakes his head. He indicates his arm where blood still comes from a rip in his sleeve. Holy shit, you're bleeding! Jackie gasps. Because of you, JJ says, looking Jackie directly in the eyes. Me? Jackie says. He slowly looks to the side. The axe is laying on the ground, a bit of blood on the blade. I was worried about that blood. Was that... No, I wouldn't. He looks a bit sick. Wait. Marvin blinks. Is this... You're not... He looks down at the grimoire in his hands. Maybe your memory got blocked out? By what? Jackie asks. Of what? Jackie, don't freak out, Chase says slowly. But that ghost might have possessed you and tried to kill us. Jackie staggers backwards. He scans Chase's face like he's waiting for him to start laughing and say something like, you should see the look on your face! But he doesn't. Jackie slowly shakes his head. I wouldn't. Suddenly, Chase cries out and tackles Jackie to the side. Something flies through the air and smashes against the wall. It's a table clock. Chase vaguely remembers seeing that on the table by the front windows. He looks back towards the table, confirming where it just came from. That would have hit you in the head, Jackie, Sheep says, voice trembling. Is the ghost out for me specifically? Jackie gasps. Okay, I'm all aboard this ghost train after seeing that just happen, Sheep says, getting to his feet. There's no natural way for that to suddenly leap up and fly through the air like it did. Marvin, is there something in that book that might help? Marvin looks at the book, the grimoire, as he called it, again. I think I saw something earlier. Hang on. Jackie starts to stand up. He gets halfway there. Then the clock jumps up from the ground and flies at him, hitting him square in the side of the head. He lets out a little yelp and collapses to the ground. Jackie? Chase gasps. Sheep whirls around. Jackie! He crushes by the side, ready to check him over. Jackie's hand shoots out and grabs Schneep by the front of the shirt, pulling him down to the ground. JJ lunges forward, pulling Schneep back, and Chase notices Jackie's other hand reaching for that axe. He cries out and kicks the axe out of reach. Motherfucker! Jackie curses. His eyes whip over to Chase, glaring with anger that Chase had never seen in his friend's face before. Hello! What's up, Georgia?
Hello, baby.
She's like whined at me. She didn't even do that. Yeah, play, baby. I'm almost done, I swear. Where'd it go? Where'd it go, baby? Did you find it? There you go. That's so smart. Good catch. Alright.
No. Maybe.
She's being a cutie. With Schneep out of the grass, Jackie suddenly grabs Chase's legs, pulling, causing his knees to give out and Chase to fall. He gasps as pain bursts in his shoulder where he landed on it, but he can't stop fighting. He kicks his legs wildly, trying to get Jackie to let go. I found it! Marvin shouts. You didn't find shit, bitch! Jackie snaps. Where the fuck did you even get that? Chase wrenches a leg free and kicks Jackie in the chin, snapping his head back and giving him enough room to get his legs out of his grasp. He scrambles backwards and quickly gets to his feet. This isn't Jackie, is it? Schneep stammers. Chase, or the ghost, laughs and scrambles up, lunging for Schneep and JJ. They scatter, but accidentally leave a way open for Jackie to get to Marvin. He grabs the grimoire, trying to wrestle it out of his hand. And the other three all attack from behind. Chase wraps his arm around Jackie's torso and pulls him back while Schneep and JJ each get a hold of an arm and force him to let go. Together, they drag Jackie backwards, kicking and screaming. "You fucks! You bitches! You damn worthless bastards!" "Marvin, how do you do the spell thing?" Chase shouts. Marvin turns the book around for a moment so they can see. One page has an illustration, the other is titled Expulsion of Unwanted Spirits, and a block of text. "I just gotta read this out loud," he says, turning it back around so he can see. "You're not going to!" Jackie screams. The lights overhead suddenly die. You're going to die!" JJ lets go of Jackie and takes out his phone, turning on the flashlight and running to Marvin's side, shining it on the pages. Jackie shrieks. He throws his head backwards and slams against Chase's face. Something cracks and Chase feels warm blood gush down his mouth from his nose. Then the pain sets in and he extremely lets go so he can stop the blood. Jackie lunges to the side, knocking Schneep over, and bolts for Marvin. Chase reacts quickly and pulls him back by the hood of his jacket. Marvin gasps in surprise. He looks down the book and starts reading out loud. "Spiorad kan irades en ordu agen du ikamek."
I applaud your efforts.
It's the first time I ever tried to say any of it.
But I think it really is. Yeah, I was surprised.
I've been reading and learning how to pronounce Irish stuff more, so I probably still butchered it, but another shriek. Jackie turns around, yanking his hood free of Chase's grasp, and runs to the side towards the axe. Schneep jumps at him, knocking him to the ground, and Chase quickly joins in, both of them pinning him to the ground. "Fucking bastards!" Jackie shouts, writhing on the ground. "You're not going to fucking stop me. Even with this useless fucking body, I'm going to fucking kill you!" He bangs his fist on the ground, trying to throw the other two off. What?
Drop some more F-bombs.
Yeah. This is like Syra, the Spire. If I had known I'd have to fucking knock... Yeah. If I had known I had to fucking knock him out to use it, I would have waited for the second person to come down the stairs. One arm gets free and reaches for the axe. Chase grabs it, pulling it back. "I'm going to fucking kill you! I'll make it fucking work! You're not going to fucking stop me!" Marvin's voice falters for a moment in shock. Then he doggedly continues on. "Ni lastia and korpan gaklakten." A lamp falls off the end table, rolling across the floor, his extension cord whipping through the air. Schneep shouts in pain as the cord whips against his face and jerks backwards. Jackie gets a few more inches towards the axe, and it suddenly flies into his hand. JJ gasps and runs over, stomping on Jackie's wrist. Marvin slows for a moment as flashlight beams go wild, but JJ quickly points it back in his direction. Schneep grabs the axe, wresting the handle free of his grip, panting with the effort. The lamp's power cord whips around and he dodges. Jackie is stronger than Chase, and he feels him slipping out of his grip. "Help!" Chase gasps. "JJ, hold this," Schneep says, handing the axe to him. JJ takes it, and Schneep kicks the lamp with enough force to send it flying across the room. Schneep gets down and helps Chase hold Jackie still. "Fuck you!" the ghost screams through Jackie's throat. "Damn you! Damn all of you to hell! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! You piles of fucking shit, you bastards!" More profanity.
He is so angry in this ending.
Yeah. More profanity pours out, words that Jackie would never say, much less call his friends. And then suddenly, it stops. Jackie goes still for a moment, and then starts convulsing. Schneep's eyes go wide. Back off, he shouts, scrambling backwards. Chase lets go, and JJ runs back towards Marvin. Jackie shivers and jolts on the floor, limbs flailing wildly. Screams escape his mouth, ringing through the air, all of them watch in horror. "De room 2, Marvin voices race. "Fag an corp angus anna seo. Dim room 2. Tegego di en domhan ige ata ga banken let. Room 2. If I wasn't trying to, like, figure out how to say it all, I probably could have read that better. Dear room 2. Jackie stops her convulsing.
I think it's alright.
His screams end abruptly, and his mouth stays open as a thick black smoke pours out. It rises in the air, and there is the shape of a person in the cloud, a writhing mess of limbs struggling to reach back in. Glowing green eyes appear, glaring at the others with unmistakable malice, and then they wink out as the smoke disperses. Becky slumps back to the ground, mouth closing, eyes closing. The lights in the house turn on. The group stand there, gasping, staring at the spot where their smoke was. Then, all at once, they hurry to Jackie's side, getting to the ground and surrounding him. Jackie? Chase gasps, Jackie? JJ shakes him gently, while Sheep checks his pulse. Should we give him some space? Mormon asks. Jackie groans. His eyelids flutter. What happened? Steve gestures for everyone to get back, giving him space as Marvin asks. You were hit in the head, he stammers out. That clock moved again and hit your head. How do you feel? Can you count backwards from 10? What? Yeah? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jackie sits up groaning and puts his head to his hands. Do you know what day it is? Steve asks. And the date? Monday, October 10th, Jackie says. What's this about?
Oh, of course it's the 10th.
Of course you made it Auntie's birthday. He just wanted to get out. He just wanted a special day for his birthday. He just wanted a special day for his birthday. He just wanted to murder a little bit for his birthday. He just wanted to be a little birthday boy. I love that, actually. Testing testing if you can think well enough, Schneep explains. You seem fine, but even so, we should take you to the hospital so they can check you for concussion. Wait, what just happened? Jackie splutters.
He has been hit in the head multiple times.
Yeah,
splutters is a word, yeah.
Splutters is a good word. I was just like, I don't think I've seen that.
It's one of my favorites.
That's good. Also, he definitely has brain damage and needs to go get looked at.
It's magical, so maybe it's like not that bad.
No, as long as it gets checked professionally. But second hit syndrome is no joke.
No, yeah, I know. And he got hit like at least 3 times, I think.
Yeah, he needs to go see a doctor. The ghost fucking possessed you, Chase says. We had to fucking hold you down while Marvin read the spell thing out loud? Holy shit. I didn't know if it would work. I'm so glad it did. Can't believe none of you had faith in me, Marvin mutters. We had faith in you. I think they were just unsure about the book, JJ says. Well, we didn't have many options, did we? It's thanks to you for finding it, Marvin pauses. So, now what? We need to get Jackie to the hospital, Steve insists. I can drive him there. Chase glances at the window at the dark sky outside. He's not looking forward to driving 90 minutes through the woods at night, but he's not eager to stay here any longer. Unless you think we need to call an ambulance? No, it should be fine to drive him. Then what? JJ asks. Do we come back? We'll need to come back for our stuff at least, Marvin says. But, I think the vacation is cancelled. I don't want to stick around here with a murderous ghost. I think you got rid of him, Jackie mutters. Like, altogether. Not just from me. He looks around. I don't feel like we're being watched anymore. Still, better safe than sorry, Marvin shrugs. We gotta tell Jack about this, about how his cabin is haunted by a murder ghost. We can call him while we're at the hospital, Chase says, standing up. Now, Jackie, are you okay to walk? Jackie nods slowly. He gets to his feet, stumbling a bit, and JJ helps steady him. Let's get out of here. I don't want to think about that ghost anymore. One by one, they filed out of the cabin, leaving it empty and dark behind them. Ending reached! Exorcist! We did it!
Woo!
We saved Jackie! Hooray!
We saved Jackie and all it took was killing him first.
And then different timelines. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
He got it out at the end.
Alright, so, big Jackie Root thing. There's still a lot of, like, other altars and stuff we haven't explored, but good exploration of his chapter. As always, if you guys are curious more about the story, you can always go read it on AO3. And maybe next time we read this, we'll explore Martin's route. And tomorrow, hopefully we'll come on to play some Paranorma Site, which I'm excited about.
Yippee,
or maybe Raincoat if Phantom's available. We'll see.
We'll see.
Until then, bye everyone!
Bye!
End stream. There we go. Goodbye!